Welcome back to this shit. This is number 4 of our second game. We have yet to name this group, but it's going to happen eventually. What happened
Give
last
us
time?
give us 40 episodes.
Yay! What happened last time?
We had a fight.
Yeah,
We found out some scary things,
yeah.
and it's all West's fault.
God damn it, West. West isn't here right now.
Wes isn't here right now, but we can still blame him.
All right. Oh, I know what I forgot. I'm great at my job. So we continue off of last time, a strange fight. Strange creature that came into the town of which we brought combat to, and seemingly towards the end, it just fled. Just packed up and left. So we continue back to the now quite bothered morning. Rise and shine, everyone. So we've found ourselves back to the bakery.
I should probably get that out.
Yeah. As Sun whips it out.
Giggity.
Do we get a long rest for it?
Yes.
No, I was actually thinking of giving you a negative long rest. So.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, long rest.
There's. Oh yeah, put it in a bag.
What's in the bag?
Void restored or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Void restored? Okay.
Void's restored. Void was removed last session.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. I was like, why is it not there? That's why.
All right.
It's been a couple weeks. I forgot.
It's been only like one.
Has it not been 2 weeks since our last session?
Has it?
Been
It
1 week since you looked at me. Cut your head to the side and said I'm angry.
And I looked at her, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I went into the drive-through. I went to the drive-through.
And I looked at him. And he said
Drive-through.
I'm sorry. What do you want again?
I am.
All right.
I'm trying my best to make these to the same scale.
Nope, that's not the vibe. That's not the vibe. That's close to the vibe.
Yeah, they're close enough.
Help! There's a banana in my room.
That's a vibe for later.
Oh, God.
No.
Let me just double check here.
No. That'll do.
This needs to be a little bit bigger.
There we go. I just hit play. I'm going to need this for later. And for now, we're going to use this. So,
where are we?
you guys are currently inside of Rena's Bakery.
Right, I meant which room specifically.
You guys are just finishing sleeping off a little bit, getting a small amount of sleep. Luckily enough. So,
Alright.
what do we want to do?
I'm probably downstairs waiting for breakfast. I'm
You
pondering the everything from yesterday.
Hold on. I need to get fear.
Fear is not out of his room yet.
okay?
If you're
Okay.
trying to find him.
No. I am just grabbing fear's mini token.
Ah.
Oh, did you
Alpha
choose
Gaming?
which one you want Fear to be?
I
You should send it to Sun.
have you looked at the DMs?
You
Oh, wait.
said that one. Send it to Sun. Sun knows what they're doing. There we go. It's a bit
Yeah, that
loud.
was pretty close.
Uh.
But that'll do.
Okay. There we go.
For now, I'm using this one. Because. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. As we stir awake. It was a very hard rest. Guys, after that battle, slept for maybe an hour or two more.
Alright.
Exhausting after that, actually.
Somebody you probably stream tabletop sim.
Nah.
I'm doing it.
Good grief.
Rick. Okay.
So, Berto, you can look at my stream. I got you in this room right here.
Alright, sounds good.
And Laura will probably take a morning bath.
Okay.
Let's. Yeah, probably after I woke up, I'm probably just heading down and hanging out in the parlor.
Okay.
Kind of where we were all hanging out last night.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
Hild is likely also. Wait, why is Hild so small?
Because we didn't go to the saved version of. That's about
Nope,
good.
that's still not quite right. Either TK needs to be smaller, or I need to make myself larger.
TK needs to be smaller.
That's good.
That's about the.
Yeah, we're good now. But yeah, Hild will also be down in the parlor after having woken up. Awaiting, no, actually, no. Hild will not be in the parlor. Hild will, go upstairs and knock on the door to, uh, Flick's and Aura's room to see if they're awake yet.
Sure.
So
Hear,
far, it's only. Okay.
Hello?
Flick, you're alone in the room.
Flick? Aura? You there?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll come back later then.
Leave a message at the door. Beep.
Oh, all right. I'm not sure what this is. This is like a message spell, but all right. Well, I just wanted to check in on the two of you, seeing how you two were after last night's fight. Wanted to make sure you two were okay, not injured in any way. Again, wanted to apologize for my behavior yesterday at the blacksmiths, and well, I guess we can talk later downstairs. I
You,
really
you,
don't.
you
When
can hear
when
you
when
can
was
hear
this?
you can hear the sound of running raw water from the next room.
Where's it running
All
to?
right. Yeah, where is it running
It's
to?
running to Kansas.
It's running to Kansas.
But I'm not exactly sure how to end this. What do I do? Is there like a button I can press? Do
Beep.
I just? Oh, okay.
Flick is just being silly.
I'm just playing my guitar.
Uh,
And I'm trying to do something cool that no one else is gonna see because I'm in my room alone.
All
Fira,
right.
what are you up to?
After that, I will go downstairs. Yeah.
And I will
Oh no, he is
roll
not
if
up
I
yet. No,
do
there's
it cool.
not a chance in hell he's up.
What?
Chance in hell is up?
He's gonna probably be asleep later into the morning unless someone
I did
tries
my
to wake
thing
him.
very coolly. I'm very cool that no one gets to see what I did.
Hmm.
Because I rolled performance and I got a 15. And my performance is more than just 15.
Okay.
And now I can make up anything I wanted to. Now, and I can make up anything I want that I did in a room.
Reality's all mine to control.
So,
Okay.
you guys smell as the scent of ginger cookies starts to fill the air.
Mm,
All right.
Do I smell it?
Roll perception.
Do I roll
so I'm
with
sitting right
advantage?
next to the kitchen. I bet I
Yes.
smell it, guaranteed.
Double rolling. Okay.
I need to get my character sheets out.
Yes.
I got
Perception. That's a 13.
that is beyond.
That's a 14.
I want Google Sheets out as well.
Do I smell it? Do I smell
Yes.
it?
You smell.
Good. But do I smell it though?
Yes.
A sudden bash of wood is broken. As the door to Flick's room is now open. As he is sprinting out. Trying to find the cookies.
Okay, I will also roll to smell. And I know I get advantage on that because, yes.
Considering that there's steam in your room, wouldn't you also get disadvantage?
It's not exactly their room, but okay.
Not exactly my room, but okay.
No, I mean like there is steam. You're in a bathroom and there's like steamy water and stuff, right?
You think they're boiling themselves in the tub? Steam doesn't usually just happen off of a warm bath, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
is it a bath? I thought it might have been a shower or something.
even a warm shower doesn't produce steam.
It can if you're in there long enough.
If it was a
Well.
sauna, then yes, that's a different story.
Nice. 8. 18 plus my perception, which is a 5. So I definitely smelled it.
So you dealt it.
So Flick is running downstairs. So Flick running downstairs over to where the smell is.
You run.
So I'm gonna
He'll run right into a locked door.
the locked door right here.
Yes, to the kitchen.
As soon as I see him head towards the kitchen, I'm gonna follow just to see what happens.
Here we go.
Having heard the sound of a loud thump, I would assume that is Flick, and go to see him and say, "Oh, Flick, did you get the message that I left at your door?"
I am the message. And yes. It was me, you fool! I tricked you.
Gasp.
Truly.
Aura, pretty soon Aura will walk down
Get pranked.
in a nightgown.
Oh dear.
It's really, it covers pretty much everything.
Rena comes
It's
out.
it's a long nightgown.
Rena
I think
comes
it's a
out
really
with a. Rena comes out with a large platter of baked breads, and you guys see in the back that she is currently cooling off some cookies
Alright.
as she places them on the table along with some dried meats and berries.
You know that's a safety hazard, right?
Sweet.
Locking the door while you're in the kitchen.
Probably to make sure no one interferes.
It is my household, Flick. I will do what I want. If you want to see a safety hazard, I can demonstrate one to you quite easily. No.
You do know that there's been like 9 little house fires we had.
I did see this, yes. I was awake and up like all the rest of us. Now eat food. Where is the, babysitter?
Babysitter? We don't have a babysitter.
The big one. The...
Probably with
Fear
the
was
weird
his
one
name?
with the rocks.
Babysitter. Oh, god damn it, Grandma.
Probably the weird one that's with the rocks.
Okay. Well, can someone please go get them for breakfast?
I'll get him. Aura will walk upstairs. And knock on the door. Hello?
How loud are you knocking?
Not that loud.
Nothing.
I'm coming in. And is the door locked?
Still, no.
No.
He's a guest in the house. He's not gonna lock the door.
She's gonna open the door and looks at Fear.
He is asleep.
I'm gonna put him on the bed.
You have
Uh,
free reign to do whatever you want to him currently.
Let's say that's
I
a sign.
I don't say
know.
that to me. I tap his face like,
That's a cannon. Anyway.
at that I just tap Fear's face like, hey, wake up.
I guess stop shooting the cannons, please.
Oh, I can't actually see anything coming out of them.
Smoke. A lot
Yeah.
of smoke.
He stirs a bit and he swats your hand away.
When I press the button, I can't see anything come out.
We got
'Cause you
breakfast.
didn't put anything in there. Put a dice in there.
Right, yeah, but I'm supposed to see smoke too. I don't see the smoke.
Skill issue.
You're saying skill issue to a professional Dark Souls player?
He is still
Yes.
not woken up, is what
He's
I'm
still-
saying.
Oh, he's still not woken up. Like,
No. He like in his sleep brushed your hand away.
Well, you heard what he said, son. You have free reign to do whatever you want.
Kinky.
So
No.
yes,
no. Aura will
Hmm?
go to the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna grab a pitcher of water,
Oh, no.
walk back in, and just splash Fear with it.
How much water?
A pitcher.
A
Enough
pitcher,
to
a whole,
hydrate.
a whole pitcher.
Enough to hydrate.
hydrate moment.
Cold water. Very cold water.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Sklapoosh.
Ugh. Ugh. What was that for?
You need to wake up for breakfast.
And you splashed me with water?
Yes, because you weren't waking up when I tapped your face.
Then shake me or something.
I'm
Get out
not
of my
that.
room. I need to get changed.
Slap me.
Aura will close the door behind her. And she will walk back down.
And Fear will take a minute changing into fresh clothes that aren't soaked.
All right. They're coming up. Down.
Is the food already out?
Yeah.
The breads are out.
Breads.
eat.
It's breads, berries, and dried meat.
Oh, Fear's
Hild will
coming down
politely
the
wait
staircase
till
with the
everyone.
thing of
Hild-
coffee already in his
Hild-
hand.
Oh, sorry. Hild will politely wait till everyone's at the table.
Axel, flick won't. All you hear is.
Aura,
That's all you hear.
Aura starts to eat as well.
Yeah. Rena starts her day with what looks like a glass of wine.
Flick is just being Goku at the moment. Just everything right now.
Flick. Flick.
What?
Why makes you be like this?
My face was almost ripped off last night. Okay?
Okay. Fair.
You're not gonna lie, that was not pleasant to deal with.
Hey, at least you didn't barf at the end of it.
True. True.
Oh, you did get bit, so I don't know which is worse.
Yeah. The only reason I'm still somewhat okay with staying here is the fact that she helped cure us instead of killing us.
Oh,
What would
don't
I
worry,
gain
she
from
won't.
killing you?
She won't kill you unless she has to.
What I want
I
to,
will make
but
sure there's no reason to.
I would kill you first, just because I can.
How the hell do I get myself into these situations?
you would know better than I would. Is Mr. Grey and Brooding coming to us?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I said I was carrying coffee when I came down. Carrying my coffee when I came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm at the table.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Then you're.
Ah,
No one heard it,
So,
therefore it is denied.
then he is coming down holding his coffee now.
okay. Good morning, Phil.
Now that everyone is here,
Yeah.
Hild will start eating.
Still a bit tired. He'll just send a nod her
We
way.
still don't have a token for Fidelity.
Fidel needs to make a token.
Yeah, I have nothing. I have a
He-
rock.
He's got a rock.
He's got a rock.
We need to get him a photo or something. Feel free to just find a
I-
photo you like.
I've got a mini. I've got a mini.
Is
I got a token.
do we know?
I
if,
got
I've got a
rock.
rock.
Like true dandy. This
At least
rock
it's
is
we
me.
find-
stone.
Did we find? Why am I forgetting his name?
Oprah.
Yomana.
Obra. Yes, Obra. Or is he still missing?
He's been found.
He was found. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that.
He's been
Okay.
found and is no longer allowed to explore.
They were in a box. A box
Is
full
there
of rats.
anything special in the selection this morning?
You're out from the Dill Talks, you're out from the continent. Son, help me out here. You're from over in Verniaga.
Very young.
You're from over in Verniaga. I would say. So yeah, there's some fruit that you're not used to. It's sort of like. Yeah, there's some fruit you're not used to. Some more jungle brand fruit. And papaya.
And papaya.
And banana.
No banana.
No, not yellow banana, like original banana.
Oh no, that's horrible. It's like a decoration piece. There are some blueberries. There's some red berry. There's some golden-esque berries, and there's the papaya. There's a few apples, watermelon slices.
I'm
Carrots.
not wrong. Original banana started as a jungle fruit.
They are jungle fruit. Bananas, period, are jungle fruit.
Right, yeah.
Because you're not wrong. Okay. These guys have a morning breakfast. So, it still seems that Draco is a bit at large. If they were heading towards the lake, the Black Lake, then there is a chance that it should take them a few days from when he left. Maybe from if leaving here. It would take him, if he had to go to the capital first, a total of maybe 4 days. 3 days from today for him to make it to the Black Well. So if we want to catch up with him to warn him about weird things, we would have to get there in that span.
Sounds like we are going to have quite the race against time.
Maybe. Probably. But I do know that some of you wanted to do some semblance of stuff before leaving. She looks at Fear.
Yeah. I wanted to. Yeah, I'll head over there now.
Okay. So, you all have the day to yourselves?
I will need to make sure me and Flick have enough medicine.
I will work on preparing provisions for you. For all of you. Okay. So, you guys are going to be able to spend... How many days do you guys want to spend in town? You're spending at least one for fear.
I'm staying as long as Aura and Flick want to stay.
Okay. So fear, depending on how many days you guys stay, will change how much knowledge you have in Leaf Steel.
Okay.
1 day will give you entry level, 2 days will give you novice level.
I would want to stay 2 days.
Okay.
For sure. But if that conflicts anything that would specifically with like the goals of the princes, then I wouldn't.
Okay. So
the prince and the princess.
We know what fear is doing. Tell us, in this 2 day span, what is everyone else doing? Hild, TK?
Is there a card shop in town?
There is definitely not.
Damn. Don't really have anything to do then.
Okay.
I was gonna say, you said that like, the Blood Forest was like a day's travel away?
Yeah.
So I can't kill it. Is it like is this town near a forest or like in a forest?
No.
Oh.
We
don't have anything.
We are in the town of Greenleaf, if you want to look at the Diltox map in World
Yeah.
Info.
I guess I'll just go out and
It's kind
meditate.
of it's kind of half a day's away from a forest, actually.
Yeah.
From a normal forest, that is. Alright, my correction. For you guys to get to the Black Lake, it would be from Greenleaf 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. At least a 5-day journey. Which, in comparison,
With or without cart?
Cart.
What was that? You kind of cut out just before you said
Cart.
cart.
From...
With
cart. And from the path they would have to take... 2... It's going to take them about 7 days. So 6, 5, 4. So you guys do have about 2 days to fuck around with.
Right.
By the 3rd day, you guys do have to leave if you want to get there at the same time.
Right.
If not, a little bit later. Okay. Just gotta remember the 2 people you guys are trying to race against is the King, Axel, and Draco. And
Me.
if Axel isn't good at anything, it's being fast. Okay. So, is there anything special anyone wants to do for this 2-day span other than fear?
Me.
Hild for the first day will apologize to the blacksmith.
They don't really seem to care. They accept the apology.
And
For the first day, Aura will be going around handing out bread to people whose homes are destroyed.
People's houses are getting fixed up.
They're getting fixed up, but if there's any dark completely destroyed, she will
No.
still no.
Nothing got completely destroyed thanks to the captain, but there was some damage. There are now some new sunlights in people's homes who didn't have sunlights before. Okay.
He will still go around making sure everybody's all right.
Okay. Fideli, what are you up to? Under her name. Yeah, Sunflower. What's Fideli up to for these 2 days? Very well.
Hi, Jack.
Yes, Mega.
During the 2 days, Hild will be using their expertise in Smith's tools to assist in the repair.
That's more carpentry.
Effort.
You,
Okay.
you can help
So
some, but
so you're
yeah, you
you're
help
saying
in small spots.
yeah. So you're saying I can't like make nails or things
You can
like
make
that?
nails and stuff. You can help with that, but that's more going to be done by the forge workers. But yeah, you can help a bit.
Okay.
You help the Smiths.
Yep, Smiths.
Yeah, I help the Smiths.
You help Smith what? Yes, you help Smith, 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 and Smith.
And Smith and Smith and Smith and Smith and Smith and Smith.
And the
Don't
Smith
forget-
you friended.
Smith hat.
Just Smith.
Just Smith. Everybody's name is Smith.
It's Smith with 2 S's.
Smith.
Smith.
One is a silent.
2 peanuts
So, yeah,
walking down a
you're-
road. One is assaulted.
So yeah, I'm gonna use my Smith's tools to assist in the repair efforts by making materials.
Okay.
I could use it to learn how to make leaf steel, but I would rather be helpful rather than my character would rather use it to assist in the repair
can't-
effort.
You can't make leaf steel.
No, you know what I mean, like learn how to craft it. I'm saying that my character could learn how to not craft it, but like manipulate it,
Yeah.
but she would rather be more of a community activist.
So, Fear, you
Yes?
spend these... You sounded very weird today, Fear.
Oh. I thought you. Just saying it.
So Fear, Turtle.
Yep.
Spend these 2 days. You get a good demonstration on how leaf steel kind of works and how it's tampered. It is completely different from any other type of metallic forging you've done before. It actually bases itself a lot more off of more alchemical practices. Ways to
Okay.
cure the leaf to make it stronger. Where you would hammer or tamper metals in a certain way, the more you tamper and hammer leaf steel, the weaker it actually gets. So it's much harder to work with because you don't have many chances.
Yeah.
The leaf
Okay.
starts off extremely just like a leaf. However, by mixing it with what they show you when you mix it with small components of iron or what they use, mithril, inside of the stem, the leaf completely solidifies and takes on the property.
Ah.
However, it stays just as light as a leaf. They are very, very precise with how they hammer it, and they are very slow with how they do it, not to fuck it up, as they have a bunch of different pre-made casts for shapes to just quickly bang it over. This is not something you can do intricate work with. You don't think you can make a rapier out of this stuff? Not easily.
At least not
Okay.
without like a pre-made thing.
Not without, like, really knowing what you're doing. You get enough knowledge to learn how to activate leaf steel and how to warp leaf steel. And you get how to activate it and how to warp it, and you are shown some ways to put it together. How when you can't really hammer it, you can't hammer leaf steel together, because that's just like banging two sheet metal plates on each other, just making them more and more brittle.
Yeah.
And nothing really happens when it's exposed to fire in its more sheet metal state. It just burns itself away. They show you how you actually need to cure the metal in such a way for it to get a specific coating after you're done shaping it. How that only after you've made whatever you want to, you can cure it. And that in order to attach the metals, you actually have to freeze them together. As they show you a strange type of forge, which instead of being extremely hot, is extremely cold. As Smith, with these very, very thick leather gloves, pulls out from the forge some sort of blue crystal that they show to you.
So this here is what we use to actually fuel the forge. This one, at least.
Is it? Do you need to like replace it or anything, or is it?
Oh yeah. You need to replace this quite a bit, actually.
How it does it just get cold? Like
Not
magic?
exactly. Yes, magic. Yes, magic.
Okay.
However, it's more like this. It's like we fuel the magic through this, and it gets stronger. So we have something simple called a frost torch. These are actually made. I don't actually know how exactly they're made. It's some Feywild bullshit, but we use something called cold fire, which is like fire but cold. Now, cold fire, however, you watch as they pull out this torch that's been laid in the forge that they just pulled the crystal out from. You see a torch with a light blue flame on it. Now, thing about cold fire is it's not actually fire, so it doesn't catch stuff on fire. You watch as they poke a wooden wall with it, and it just starts to like frost the wall. It doesn't catch. It doesn't really spread, so you can't really kindle it. It doesn't go out, luckily, and it makes a nice amount of light. But if you're looking for warmth, this is not the way to get it. Light source, it's great, because it doesn't burn. Doesn't eat the wood. Yippee! But it doesn't eat the wood, so you can't actually get a bigger forge like the fire going, so we have to use these crystals. This is, it's called shatter quartz. This is a blue one.
And you watch as...
Would you happen to have any I could buy off of you?
Me? Gosh, no. We actually had to get this imported specially from Volterra.
Your father.
Yeah, probably not. We got this specially
High
imported from
quantity,
Volterra.
I guess.
Yeah. Very hard to get. You actually can only find these in oceans, I think.
Mm.
Yeah. deep underwater these things forge.
Not my type of place.
No, not mine either. All right. You watch as she, with her woolen gloves, places the crystal over the flame in some sort of holder. You watch as the crystal starts to glow, and you watch as it almost... Not as it almost, but as it pretty much doubles the power of the flame, as it burns twice as cold. As you will learn a new forging method called frost welding.
Hell yeah.
It is a way to forge together living material. Well, dead living material, more say. Anything that isn't metal or crystal.
Organic.
Yeah, organic. It is a way to forge organic material together.
Oh.
So if you wanted to attach wood to wood without using glue, you could use frost welding.
Sick.
Oh.
However, you would need the proper materials to do so. That being...
Which I do not have.
Yet. Which being is cold fire and blue shatter quartz crystal. So you want to make that note. Frost welding. And its prerequisites. Okay. 2 days are up. And...
We.
Is there something you wanted to do, Scout?
Yes.
Being?
Well,
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
want to have some self-reflection.
Great. You go do that.
Because Flick kind of didn't like having his whole head in darkness, right?
Okay.
Did he see anything in the darkness when that void kiss thing ate his whole head?
It was dark. Actually,
Did-
yeah. When you were enveloped in the blackness, there was actually a brief moment where you swore these white lights were blooming out of the blackness.
That's it?
Yeah.
No. Also, I want to get my mask. Where's my mask? I want my mask.
It's not a physical thing.
But do I have it? You said not yet. When do I get it? Tell me.
You get it when you get it.
Wait. That's
You
not an answer.
it
That's
should be fine for you to have it now. It's just not something you should have just appear. Something needs to occur first.
to the forest.
Pretty much. Okay.
Well, the second day I kind of wanted to be a little bit tricky in a way. Can I roll for stealth and sleight of hand?
2.
Just being a nuisance around town.
Well, you have to tell me exactly how you're being a nuisance, and then I'll tell you what to roll.
1.
Okay.
Pickpocketing a guard that called me a child.
Okay. So
2.
that is a sleight of hand.
Stealth because I'm on the roof looking down at people
Yeah.
where I shouldn't be. AKA the big guardhouse because I like going up there.
You can roll a stealth for sneaking onto the guardhouse.
So 2 rolls.
Hey, Hedrick.
Yes, my guy?
Can I roll a perception to see if I notice him pickpocketing the guard?
You were helping with building stuff, so I'll say do
Oh,
it at
right, yeah.
disadvantage.
All right, fair enough.
Can I do the same thing with Flick on the top of the guard's tower?
Yes, you can join Flick.
No, just
Oh.
see him.
Yeah.
See if I notice him.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So for sleight of hand,
Yeah.
that's a 16.
And
Alright.
yourself?
You pickpocket off of the guard. You pickpocket off of the guard 4 silver.
Sweet. And
Yourself?
the stealth, that's a 6.
I got 22.
Yeah.
I got an 11 to notice him pickpocketing the guard.
You don't
You
notice
don't
him,
notice
I think.
All right, fair enough.
I think everybody knows
Yeah,
Flick up there.
everyone sees Flick up on the roof, mainly because he gets up there and because it's actually a bit wet. He
I'm out
slips
on
a
my
bit.
break. I see him.
Yeah, everyone sees him. He's up on the roof. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa! And there's guards down at the bottom of the tower, all just kind of hands on their hip. They're like, all right, how you getting down from this one here, Flick?
Oro walks over to the guards and she looks up. Flick, again? Seriously?
I have my ways.
Oh, well, you better figure one out a nice way before you jump down and we catch you. Because if I get you, I'm putting you into a cell for the night, Flick. So he pulls out some manacles.
How tall is the roof of the guardhouse?
Oh, it's a good 2.5 stories.
All right. I assume since you said everybody notices him that I do as well.
Oh, yeah. It's not hard to notice.
All right. In that case, Hild will sigh heavily. And,
Flick, we've been here for
No.
only 2 days and you're starting to do this shit?
and go into Hild's giant form.
You're not that tall. You're maybe hitting a story with your height.
Right. I become size large, so yeah, I would become about a story in height.
So I have a
which-
question.
In which case, I would say, "All right, Flick, come down to my arms. I'll catch you."
Question.
Yeah.
Because we are bunny and we have the hop thing.
Yeah.
Does that count for fall damage?
Yes, there is a certain threshold you don't take fall damage for. I think.
So I could just do a rabbit hop off the roof and take no damage.
I won't say that. What does it say, son, about fall damage?
You could jump an equal number of
Hold on.
feet equal to 5 times your proficiency bonus without provoking opportunity attacks.
I do not have that, so I will have to look at the herring gun.
Speed is greater than 0. You can use a number of times equal to the proficiency bonus.
It does. It says nothing about fall damage.
Well, I know there's a haystack right next to the place. Would that... Can I Assassin's Creed dive into it?
The haystack that was on fire?
It was technically never on fire.
You don't know that.
It wasn't on fire because I'm the one that kept turning it on and off because of joking around.
You don't know that.
Is there a haystack there?
Yeah.
You do
Is it on
realize
fire?
that if you Assassin's Creed into that, you're more likely going to break your head than actually survive.
It's nothing like the games.
Hey.
You want to jump off down into the hay?
You're gonna get an earful from me, Ma. I
Do a
hope you
flip.
know this.
You can either jump into a haystack or jump into the arms of Hild, who is
Go full
already a
Assassin's
story,
Creed on this.
or who is already a story tall, who is made themselves a story tall just to catch you.
Can I make myself have a backband cape and glide down? I do have the cloak of many fashions. I can make a giant cape and just glide down like Batman.
It's fashion, not function. You can make it
Yeah.
certainly look like that, but as soon as you jump, you're gonna realize that that cape doesn't actually work.
That's baloney.
No, it's comic book. Okay. So Flick eventually gets down. The
Nah.
guards don't actually arrest him.
Yeah, you can't arrest me. I'm still a
Or
Minor.
walks over, or walks over to Flick and just pulls his ear. One of his ears.
out of retaliation. I pull yours.
Ah! Let go.
How about pulling each other's ears? It's a tug of war.
It's tug of war with ears.
And as Fuhr gets out of the final lesson he has on his break now, you see
two rabbits fighting each
two
other by pulling
rabbits
their ears.
with two rabbits fighting. And
Hild
two-
and Hild as a giant will start pulling on Flick's ear.
Aura's already doing both of her ears at this point. When
Yeah.
this-
If you
They're
look
pulling
in mute, if you look in mute chat, this is basically what's happening.
Hold on, I need to look at mute chat.
Sunflower, are you here?
I'm here. I'm dying because I have bad Wi-Fi, but I'm here.
I see that. You don't have to join the game, man.
Yep.
Don't kill your internet.
Rabbit fight.
Is there
rabbit
anything over these 2 days? Is Fideli doing anything specific?
I get 4 silver.
No,
call
I
it a win.
think he's just
Just meditation.
out in the wild doing his own thing.
A deer at some point will just kind of chill near him.
Okay.
I'm making money.
As the second day comes to an end, everyone groups back up, rest over the night, and it's the third day where you all have planned to leave.
All right.
Road trip time.
Road trip time.
Hey, Hijack.
Hi, Mega.
Did Sun take any damage from me being a giant pulling on his ear?
No,
Okay.
like I said, unless it's a combat situation or actually being provoked to take someone's life, actions don't do damage.
All right, fair enough. It would have been very painful though, like
Oh yeah.
the bunny equivalent of a wedgie.
Oh yeah. Okay. Son, you can be rid us of our current location as we head.
Did you save the other map? You kind of just
West.
last time I remember you went AFK.
You don't know. You
I
don't
do
know what
know
I've
because
done.
you. I do know because you told me that you said you fell asleep
I did fall
with your
asleep.
computer on,
I did do that.
and I have no clue if you saved it.
Mega, stop
you
that.
don't.
Oh, well, Mega just threw all the pieces off the map.
Good job, Mega.
Nope, I only threw one off the map.
Good job, Mega. Okay. As we head west,
Putting everybody back in their original place.
Rena will be joining the travel because she can. As you all load up onto the cart, Rena puts all the cookies she's been making into specific ration bags in order to make some meals
Sweet.
as we head west.
It's time to begin our journey to the west.
Yay! As a day's travel will go by before we finally meet the wall, of which you guys see there is a checkpoint threshold gate. At the gate, you see maybe about on the ground you see at least 4 guards.
Okay.
You guys approach from the inner side. The guardian troop kind of just steps forward a bit, says, "Well, what's going on here? What we off to?"
Are they speaking to me or are they speaking to
Just
someone
in your general direction. To all of you.
I'm gonna look at Reyna.
Don't look at me. This isn't my adventure.
else? I'm gonna look
I'll
at
look at the
Aura.
kids.
I'm gonna look at Aura.
We're going in to meet up with King Axel and Lord. Would he technically be a lord? Would Drago to be technically be a lord?
Yeah, Draco would technically be a lord. He owns land.
And Lord Draco.
Considering that he owns land on the on like that is closest to the forest, would he be an edgelord?
I mean, hedge lord,
No, an edgelord.
hedge lord.
They do not know we're on our way to meet them.
Right.
Because this is kind of a last minute decision.
You do know the forest is pretty damn dangerous, right?
I think we're all pretty much aware at this point.
There was an attack over on Greenleaf recently. I see you coming from that direction, so I suspect that you were there and witnessed it. Is everything doing
Indeed.
alright?
Everyone is actually doing very fine. We actually helped defend the town.
Yeah,
Well,
some-
thank you for that.
Some casualties,
Nice.
but
A bunch of those
Well,
strange,
actually,
strange creatures flooded over the gate a few days ago. They kind of just jumped in through the trees. I guess we need to build the wall a bit higher now. We had them come. They were coming over here from the 4th century, and they started flooding over to places like Fleetfoot to to the forts and over to Greenleaf kind of section. Down south a bit, there wasn't not much of jump. It was more northern sected, so it's better, I guess. But we're a bit further away from the capital, so our military will expand saying this much.
Understandable.
during the fight in Greenleaf, we saw a different kind of creature of those things where we think it's best that the king and Lord Draco know about that.
Well, it'd be safer just to send like a sending message.
We are the sending message.
Right.
To be
Are you-
fair,
are you
I
not
do not
familiar with
trust my
spells?
grandparents. I do not trust my grandfathers to keep their sending stones with them at all times.
This king is a bit of a buffoon. That's why we love him.
And and Lord Draco is kind of one as well.
Well, I ain't gonna stop you guys from leaving. I'm just gonna tell you, if you're going out there, don't die.
Brilliant strategy. Excellent advice.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't care if you're royalty. We ain't sending a search party after you. You're alone out there.
Understandable.
However, I will say, if you do go a bit more north in the western direction, if you guys need a bit of a escape, there are the Fey Gates. If you're heading a bit south, you can head over to Fey Gate 2A. If you're heading a bit north, you can go over to Fey Gate 2B.
Right.
So we can go to 2B or not 2B. Got it.
God damn it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
guessing these
how
Fey
it will
gates lead to
work.
the Feywild.
They do. They lead to small rifts in the Feywild that you can use for passage. Yeah.
Alright. Might prove useful. Thanks for the advice.
Open the gate. You guys watch as the gate. It is just a wall. But you guys watch as this. You guys watch as 2 of the 4 guards pull out this black sheet. Large black sheet. Of which they attach to some sort of strange. Some sort of like clothesline system. Of which they attach both sides and they start to pull it upwards. Until this large black circle is on the wall. As the clotheslines pull into the wall, and you watch as it takes a second, but you see as a hole slowly materializes through it.
They've got a freaking portable hole.
It is a portable hole.
Both love and hate this.
Portable hole is an item you can actually get.
Okay, we're going full Looney Tunes here, apparently.
It's a storage device, like a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Good grief.
This one's a portable tunnel. Okay. You guys pull the cart through as we enter the Blood Mist Forest.
And that's where we're stopping for today.
We haven't even been an hour.
I know, I'm making a joke.
Typically, it's been about an hour.
And that's where we're going to end it. No.
Damn it!
Damn it. Baba Booey. Okay. Okay. I said okay. So we start our venture into the Blood Mist Forest. So, we are now leaving Sanctuary.
Things are about to get a lot more deadly.
So, what Sanctuary... So, in this game, you know Minecraft where you can't sleep when bad guys are nearby?
So let me guess, long rests can't happen when we're in dangerous areas.
You cannot have a long rest if you've not made or you are not in a sanctuary. You can have short rests, but you cannot have a long rest. There are few. You have to either
Very
heavily.
funny that I'm a paladin.
Yeah, you have to either heavily fortify a spot to make a sanctuary, or have to find a pre-made defended area for a sanctuary. Spells like Tiny Hut can make instant sanctuaries.
What about the spell Sanctuary?
Sanctuary.
What about my Realm of Doors field spell?
The Realm of Doors field spell is just kind of alters slightly. It doesn't really cause protection of a plane.
So it doesn't warp everything around
No.
enough to be safe.
No. Basically, a sanctuary is a safe space.
Right.
Okay.
I was thinking what Bertle said. What about the spell sanctuary?
A spell sanctuary is a single target spell.
Yes, but it does create a sanctuary.
It does not make a sanctuary.
It is by definition a sanctuary.
It's not.
It is named sanctuary.
It is named sanctuary. But for the term and
But not
phrase
in
we
this
are
game.
using, in the term context we are using it, it is not a sanctuary for rest. I will tell you when you enter a sanctuary. Okay. Let me just... Oh no, I can't use this one. This one. As we start our journey into the forest. Okay. On the first day's journey, who is our lookout?
Well, obviously,
Being
Hill-
a
I'll be a lookout.
lookout is an extremely taxing job. You are not softly glancing around, you are actively putting in effort to watch surroundings and keep eyes of danger.
Oh, then Hild cannot do that because they are driving.
Or I can do that.
If you are a lookout for 2 days in a row, you will get exhaustion. Don't
Bro,
worry,
that-
short rests can remove exhaustion.
So short rests can remove exhaustion.
Short rests remove 1 point of exhaustion. A long rest will remove all of it.
Okay. So you rebalanced all of that.
Don't worry.
Okay.
The only stuff you have to really worry about is if you're a caster and your spells.
Hey, Hijack.
Hi, Mega.
Guess what?
No,
I was gonna say I sent you a cursed image.
I saw it.
Okay, so you did see it. Okay.
Alright. What do I need to roll?
Perceiving your surroundings. I wonder. Oh,
I
roll
wa-
nature. Yeah, roll perception.
Alright. Okay, 18 plus 5, that would be a 23, I believe.
23. Okay.
If I'm using all my senses, I think it's fair if I roll once. Do I notice anything during the first day?
Nothing during the first day. Other than strange black streams. See these strange, thin, cracking black streams in the ground that seem to be spiderwebbing outwards very thinly.
I don't think we're going to want to drink that.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Luckily, we got good amount of water.
Okay. For the afternoon watch. Who is it?
Fear can.
I'll take it.
Okay, Fideli.
Also, I was gonna say, as Circle of Spores Druid, I have to just do necrotic damage indefinitely. So can I just do that?
You killed the party. Good job.
No, I go away from the party, but just I
Yeah,
can
good.
do like necrotic damage indefinite, a small bit of necrotic damage, but I want to see what it does to the forest.
Okay. So, keeping your Halo of Spores active. Yeah. Keeping your Halo of Spores active, the forest doesn't really seem to care. Small plants do wilt a bit. You actually watch as, what was your perception?
It was 18.
18. You watch as a squirrel that kind of was running out towards the cart, trying to get close, gets close, just kind of drops over.
I smile.
It instantly starts to rot.
In this video, we're going to explore the idea behind...
Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Other than the squirrel, Nothing much else. Guys, find a spot
Does
to
the-
rest. Oh,
Does the plant life seem resistant to necrotic damage, or is there just too much?
it's more. There's just seem you do wilt some smaller plants and stuff. The trees don't seem to really care. Some leaves you shrivel a little bit, and some smaller grade fauna it does take some toll, but it doesn't really care too much. Since
I'll
it's
keep
not
doing it.
super strong. You're making a
Yeah, it's
you're
not
making a
incredibly strong.
you're making a trail at least. Like
Yeah,
not a
that was-
trail of dead stuff. There's like small shrivel. They're not completely dead. They're more shriveling up a little bit, like they haven't gotten a good amount of nutrients in a while. They're more crispy.
Hmm.
But there does seem to be some level of resistance in this forest to death. Okay. All right. Nothing quite else happens. Except, can you make a wisdom save for me really quick? Fidelity?
Yep. Uh, 24 plus 20, 26.
26, okay. You feel... It almost feels like the forest is watching you.
Okay then.
Had to grab something real quick. What I missed.
Nothing. Okay. That'll bring this day to an end. You guys can have a short rest. As we pick it up the next day, who is our morning watch?
Fear can watch this morning.
Okay. Fear will be morning watch. Fear perception.
Give me a second. It always takes me a minute. It didn't respond. I'll just use physical, I guess. Never had the bot not work. That's crazy.
What?
Monitors
Oh,
unplugged itself, so I
perception.
can't see it.
Oh, thank God I have an advantage on perception. Oh, 3 and 18. It's much better than a 3.
Yep, it most certainly did. Okay. Okay, hold on.
Technical difficulties.
There we go. Sorry. What did you get there, Fear?
21 total.
21 total. Okay. Okay.
Do I see anything?
Uh, The deeper you get into the forest, you actually see as some of these trees seem to be fruiting something.
Pardon?
Deep in the forest, you see fruiting trees.
You see that the
Fruiting
trees
trees.
are fruiting something.
Nothing else around me. It seems pretty calm.
Make a wisdom save.
Another wisdom save. Say. Am I proficient in wisdom? I forget. Yes, so that's a 17.
Okay. Second. It's not working. Oh, my chart. Hold on, my charger's not working. Let's make sure it's plugged in. Okay, great. Thanks. Thanks, Charger. I love you. Alright. Other than the fruiting trees, Fear, you don't really notice anything. Is there anything you want to do? Is there anything so now that we're on the
How
second
far
day,
away are the fruiting trees?
not too far. You guys are actually driving through them.
Oh.
The
I'll point them out as we go through them.
Yeah, the normal red trees that are all around you, you actually see that some of them do fruit. However, you just have to get a bit deeper in the forest towards older trees. Does anyone want to do anything?
I'm driving the cart,
Uh,
so no.
Any
I don't
lakes?
think there's anything I'd want to do.
Other than strange black streams of a strange black liquid you find? No. No lakes. Unless you want to try to fish in a black stream.
No.
Which, not gonna lie, sounds like the worst idea.
Okay. Evening shift. Who is it? So I just want you to know how this works is I have a encounter percentile that slowly goes up over time.
So the longer we go without an encounter, the more likely
more
one will
likely
appear
you are
during
to
one of our
get.
watches.
Yes. I have to roll below a specific number at a specific encounter stage for an encounter to happen. If I roll the encounter stage regresses by one stage. As the encounter stage grows, the more deadly the encounter might be. Maybe. Or not. I don't know. We haven't had an encounter yet, have we?
No. You scared me. You're scaring me, Hijack.
Okay. Who is the afternoon watch?
I'll do the afternoon. Alright. Oh, that is a horrible roll.
Yeah.
That will be a okay, I rolled a 5 plus 5. That will be a 10.
Just need to open something. A 10?
A 10.
You notice as more and more fruiting trees become apparent. until you see
Oh,
larger
congratulations,
and
child.
oh wow. You see as these large bean-like things are on this. You see these large bean-like fruit growing off the tree, and they are like the size of large apples, and almost like cantaloupes.
I look over at my grandmother like, the fuck are those fruits?
Those are called the ruby beans. Those are what those are called ruby beans. They are
Ruby.
they are not actually a type of bean. They are a fruit. They have a quality like an apple, but they are filled with a honey-like sap. They're edible if you find them on the ground.
On the ground.
Yes, if you pick them off of the tree, they release deadly toxin.
Fun.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
It is good to know.
Very good to know. Yes, actually. Not the good to know of. Oh wait, my grandmother knows how to hide the blood eyes.
Pardon?
I point at Fear's eyes.
Fear, have you taken your medicine today?
If I uh, let's roll a d4. Even or odds? What do you say? Say evens. He takes it.
Sure.
He did not take it.
Okay. So you guys will see that Fear's eyes are filled with a red mist.
That I'm not sure if that's a good. I'm getting that bad feeling. You know.
You all can roll a history if you would like.
Or already knows.
So I'm gonna get a +3 to this roll.
Hild knows nothing.
Hill
You
probably
get
has an
20, maybe?
advantage.
Okay, then I roll again.
Got myself
Yeah.
a nat 20. So
Yeah, because if Aura knows, Hild will probably know. Yeah.
13.
Uh. Okay. So you two do know about the Blood Mist Cursed. You've heard about it through stories, Seraph. Hild, you've heard about it just because of how close you live to the forest.
what is the curse?
If there is a note on it inside of the world info, it is called the Blood Mist Disease.
World info, probably somewhere in the Discord.
Yeah, it's just above player VCs.
Okay.
I'll give you the TLDR. Blood Mist Disease is a disease from the Blood Mist Forest that infects specific unlucky people. It is unknown how it infects them. Just randomly, certain people get infected, and one of a few things usually happen to them. One was demonstrated to you with those creatures, as Rena had revealed. Those were once people of the Blood Mist Cursed, or Blood Mist Disease, where it took them. However, those whose body seemingly can accept the Blood Mist Disease seem to be dangerous in certain ways. Some of them become fanatical, insane, unempathetic, and relatively dangerous. It is basically stigmatized that anyone, not really stigmatized, but so far to knowledge, it is known that anyone who has had the
Carrier.
disease, who is a carrier, relatively is just dangerous.
It is stereotyped that they are
It's not.
relative.
It's not a stereo. It's not really a stereotype. It'd be a stereotype if there were known
It's
cases of them being not hostile, but to
But this is the
most
case where
known
it seems
knowledge,
like everyone who has this curse becomes bloodlusted.
not bloodlusted, just not,
sociopathic.
yeah, unempathetic, dangerous. If not personally meaning to, accidentally.
Fine.
Just dangerous.
And apparently we got one traveling with us. Unless I'm mistaken on where we saw it.
You know that a lot of people are actually usually afraid mainly of people who have this disease because it's you're not sure if this is really true or just some people putting like the creative spin on it, but through what you've heard, it grants them capabilities, different strange arcane abilities that don't even lean on the line of arcana. They lean on the lines of alien, not of this world, different.
Strange.
It certainly is. However, it's not often someone survives holding the disease. Those who do hold the disease usually seem to turn insane. Usually.
Well. This sounds like it's going to be a blast to deal with.
Yeah, the two things that happen are either they die, they turn insane, or in the very rare cases, in the most terrifying cases, their body actually properly accepts the disease and nothing really happens to them. Those are the most terrifying cases.
Oh boy.
There hasn't been many of them.
And who did we notice with this?
Fear.
Oh, good. Fail to see how this could possibly come back to kill us in the end.
People believe the blood mist diseased are inherently evil, most of them, because it is known that the disease is supposed to draw out your most evil desires. Or just, draw out one's most evil desires, or like extremely just push their desire, making them quite and it suppresses levels of morality, is what's known. Some people think that the blood mist disease can be used as a weapon. Some think it's a threat.
I'm going to be definitely uneasy about having someone with the disease traveling with us. That's for sure.
Hey,
I'm
threw
just
a
gonna
look over
look at
there.
Rhino.
Distraction.
Just shoot glances at her throughout this conversation.
That was just me telling him basically stuff he already knows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But definitely after realizing that, I'm going to have my cards more at the ready, just in case of something happening.
Okay.
Thrill, look, a distraction.
Fair.
But yeah, knowing that you know how to hide that's very scary.
I am a very terrifying person. Ora. You don't even know. This world is strange. It's sometimes impossible to explain it. So don't even try.
Fair. I look at Fear.
Mm-hmm.
You probably want to use whatever she gave you to hide that when in case we come across my
Ah, yeah.
grandfathers.
I will make sure to use that. And he will put in the eye drops that he was given.
Or I just look at the eyeglass like, no, that makes sense.
And you guys watch as the mist in his eyes slowly turns white and invisible.
Or or it just looks like eye drops. It
Is
is.
this an
Okay.
everyday thing?
Rena nods.
I've never actually had medication. This might be a wee bit difficult for me.
Is every single suppressant that you make an eye drop?
The alternative form is suppository. Would you prefer me make it into a suppository for your...
I will prefer the eye drops.
Good. The eyes are a very interesting place, you know this, Aura. Your immune system doesn't actually realize they're there. If it did, it would pluck them out.
That's a very scary anatomy lesson.
Isn't it?
I actually have something like that. I actually have degenerative retinal disease where my left retina is actually deteriorating in its eye, like it's like putrefying like a dead body inside of my still living skull. One day my left eye is literally gonna pop out of my head like the world's worst game of marbles.
Ugh.
Gross.
That's not in character. That's an actual thing my real body is doing.
Yeah.
Oof. That sucks.
Yeah. So yay me!
Yay, you get to have an eye patch. That's the only upside. You get to wear eye patches.
Or robotic eye.
Or
a
robotic eye.
robotic eye, or a glass eye, or some sort of prosthetic. And additionally, I'll be able to finally have disability.
You're not. You don't have disability?
No. We're trying to get it at the moment, but currently no.
I've been getting disability checks for a while.
Yeah.
I've been getting SSI for a while. Anyways,
Anywho, back to D&D.
back to D&D. After this talk, Aura puts on her eye drops and does the same for Felix. Come on. You have to do it too, Flick. Anyways, moving on. So that was the evening.
Wait, who was evening? That was morning.
Aura.
That was. Oh,
No,
that was
that was evening.
It was
and
afternoon.
Oh, that was?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was evening and it was Aura, because I believe
Yeah, if you had the morning, I had the next shift.
Okay. Day 3. Who wants it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Rolling perception.
Yep.
All right. My perception is a +4. So 4 plus. God damn it. That one.
Those are
the beauties of my
those are
dice.
trees. Hey, Throat, can you actually make a con save for me?
Oh no. So this is just a flat roll. I don't get any bonuses to this.
No con.
Can I just walk away from my computer and just go curl up in a corner and
What'd you get?
cry?
What'd you get?
What did you get?
What do you think I got?
Another
considering
one?
I'm asking you to go weep in the corner.
Another one?
Yes.
So,
Oh, no.
Sarah, if you don't really notice, but after this tinging feeling, you look down to your right and you see a mosquito feasting on your leg.
Oh. Oh no.
That ain't good eating. Yeah.
Um, I'm guessing I've just got malaria or some shit.
Well, I have malaria now. The mosquito flies away.
Fuck me in particular.
Rena looks at you and she says, "You know those things carry diseases, right?"
I do now. I
Yeah,
even noticed
you're probably fine.
that, something tells me I'm not. I don't know,
have
just
to
a
mention-
gut feeling I have. Like on a scale of 1 to 20, things couldn't have gotten any worse there.
Oh, don't
Have
be
to
a
mention-
baby. Who wants the afternoon shift?
No.
Like it's like no.
All right, Flake it is.
Yeah, you want to ask the person that gets distracted the most. Keep watch.
Okay, Flick, roll perception.
All right. Ooh,
What did you roll?
ooh.
What's that? Ooh,
A dirty 20.
nice. There's nothing pretty for Flick to get distracted on. That's the only reason.
Wee.
There's no pretty bunny ladies.
What did you get there, Flick?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Sec.
The sounds of a keyboard.
Sounds of a script going by.
Oh no, not the script. Don't tell them about the script.
The sounds of the
They
keyboard.
already know, don't worry.
The sounds of the keyboard as hijack slides into the scout's DMs.
No.
Hijack only does that off stream.
Like you slide into mine. Anywho, Flick,
Me.
you swear you see some ruins.
Oh. Cool places for. Stone ahead.
What do you want to do?
I'm saying that there's ruins over there. Let's go already. Let's go mug it.
Go muggin'. You guys hear? Oh, I don't need to tell you guys what you hear. You guys heard Flick. You guys interact with them.
Ruins.
Treasure. Let's go already.
Hmm.
Oh, there's ruins. There's gotta be treasure.
I mean, depending on the ruins, but yeah. And it might be a good place to fortify and sleep for the night. What do the rest of you think?
So you're saying we should rest here?
I'm just the driver. I'm willing to go wherever, but we kind of got a destination we need to be.
True. I'm not sure how safe it is to do for either stopping or continuing on in this situation.
Don't you gotta treat that mosquito bite?
Yeah, I probably should take care of that.
I was
don't
gonna
think
say,
I'm-
how close are we to like nighttime or like a rest period? In that case, I'll go over to Seraph and cast Lesser Restoration on the bite to get rid of any poison.
Or disease.
You got
Yes.
so you watch as this blackness kind of pulls out of the swelling spot.
Damn.
Hooray.
You said I was going to be just fine? Without then?
I said probably fine.
You did say probably.
You're back.
Hey, son, I need you to make a few tokens for me.
Oh yay, tokens.
Yay, tokens! Tokens. We're making JRR tokens.
Tokens. We got these are very interesting individuals you want to make tokens of, Hijack.
That's wrong. Here we go.
Very interesting individuals.
Back.
Go back. Hijack's having me make more tokens. Oh, some very interesting individuals, I might say.
sec.
Because I noticed the theme, their token borders are going to be blue.
Yeah.
Would you say that's fitting?
Sure.
Okay.
Last one.
Is it? All right.
If you can name the tokens, I'll give you them in order.
Yeah, I can name the tokens when I upload them.
Yep. Hold on. These are named NPC.
Named NPCs. All right. I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm going to end my stream really quick. And that's their names in order?
Names in order. Top to bottom.
Alright. Alright, cool. That's my saved objects. I want components. I want to make custom tokens. And I made them in order, so this is perfect. Upload. Cancel thickness. 1, 2, 3. Token number 2. Loud. Control C. Control V. There we go. Don't mind me, you can continue on.
Okay. So, are we heading to the ruins?
I think so.
As you guys start to head closer, you notice that the ruins actually have tents set up internally. There are people
So
here.
this must be some sort of camp here.
There is some sort of camp.
How recently does it look used?
It looks currently in use.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, that's the mode I want. Thank you, game. Okay, hold on. Excuse me while the world explodes.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
All right.
Tell me when you load back in, son.
Hold on. I am. Okay, I just saved the bag. All right.
And feel free to put your token in the respective spot on the map.
Hold on, I need to scale it up.
Just a little. That's more than enough. That's too much.
No, that should be the right amount, right?
To
Is
scale,
that
no.
not? Oh, not to scale.
It's a little bit too big. TK's a little bit too big now. This is a 5-foot path.
Oh, okay.
TK needs to be a bit bigger.
If this is a 5-foot
Scale
path,
scale yourself off of aura and flick.
All right. In that case, I should be the right size now.
Yep.
Because I am a Goliath, so I should be slightly bigger than 5 feet.
You're about 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
And rock.
Now I'm here.
Cool.
Which
Hold
means I can go back to
One
being
sec.
live.
Come on. There we go.
And Bertle died.
Did he?
Did Bert? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bertle's not in the call anymore.
Oh dear.
Hold on. I don't. Did anybody hear Bertle say anything?
No, I think
Nope.
he crashed.
No. Did you crash, Bertle?
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Yes.
My Wi. If I cut out a bit.
All right. Hold on. I am. Right. Those should be in here.
Okay.
And here's Rena. Here is your.
Do you mind scaling these a bit? Properly?
That's good enough.
I'll have you scale them, Hijack.
All right. Use these tokens. Use these
use-
tokens as reference.
Those as a reference.
All right. Okay, so 20 is not enough.
I'll put fear in the middle.
Okay, so 30. Scale them down 30.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Make this one only. Make this one the same. This one same size as Hild.
Next is Silt. Okay, I'm gonna grab Hild for reference.
Probably
25.
25.
I'll do it. Okay, never mind, you're doing it.
So that's like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Moving Hild back over here.
Sure. Okay, there we go. As you guys see you see the ruins have activity.
Oh. Oh, great.
All right, let's.
The question is, do these guys look like bandits or someone who will try to kill us, or are they friendly? Considering we're in the Blood Forest, I'm going to initially... I'm going to think the safe assumption is that they are not friendly.
I mean,
I'm.
Rena looks over and she says, I mean, we could always just kill them and take their stuff.
You concern me.
I'm very old. My morality is wavering. I've done things.
All of you wait here. I will go first.
Hild, make a dex save.
Oh, at what point?
Maybe about
Here?
20
Here?
feet from the gate. More
So, about
here.
there?
Probably a bit like more in the gate.
In the gate?
Dex save.
Here?
Mhm.
So about 2 inches, about 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Deck save.
We'll say. Yeah, an inch is 5 feet.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And down the poop chute. That's a 13.
Hild, a net launches down and latches you, pulling you upwards,
Alright.
restraining you.
Seeing that, I run over to Hill.
You all hear as it makes a large sound.
Uh-oh.
What do we hear?
Basically, this large, it's some sort of contraption capturing Hild. It makes a lot of sound. It's not quiet.
I will use my sword to cut Hill down.
Okay, so you see that the rope isn't actually rope. It's some sort of metallic polymer kind of. I don't want to call it cable.
So I cannot easily cut it.
So it is a DC it is a DC anti-villain. Or anti-hero.
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
Cable's Marvel. Cable is Marvel, sorry.
So
You'd think I would know that. Cable is Marvel.
so realizing this, like, I am not going to be able to cut this easily. And do one of the people approach me?
Not yet.
Not yet. They probably notice me.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You see a few of the few people you see, at least 2 of them are moving boxes around. One of them is whittling, and one of them seems to just be lounging a bit.
Hijack.
Yep.
Is the net also made of this cable?
It is all cable.
It's okay. All right.
Does the cage stretch, or does the net stretch?
It does have a bit of stretch to it. Some capability to stretch.
I am going to try to see if they are saying anything.
This one's moving boxes, and this one's moving boxes.
All right. I'm gonna see if they're saying anything.
How big is the net?
It's large enough to hold something the size of at least a bear.
Okay.
You get a sense it's not meant for people, but it
Right.
certainly works pretty fucking damn well.
All right.
Right.
It
Alright,
looks
so-
like a bear net.
Okay.
So
One more question. Can I determine what the cage is connected to?
Yes.
Or what the net is connected to?
You-
Not the cable, but like what the entire thing is
Yeah.
connected to.
So you see that it's going up
over the a broken part of the wall, past into the encampment, to this tree here, down into the ground.
Okay, so it's connected to an entire tree.
All right.
Yeah.
So, okay. Can I extend my thing?
No.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Damn. I got 15 on perception to hear what they're saying.
From
If
where
they're saying
you
anything.
are, you can't hear a lot, but you hear a very quiet. I'll think you hear very quiet. Me thinks I heard something. And you hear squawked over. Oh, can it, you bucket of bolts. Everyone's hearing everything all the time. This place is a coot of a car. And you hear a, well, investigate it. Oh, coot of the car one was this one here. I can't lift stuff because why would I want to? This one was the coot of the car. This one was methinks. This is the one talking now. Well, it wouldn't be too bad to check it out, right?
I wave everybody over here because I don't want to be alone or leave Hill alone when one of these guys come over.
I'll do the work. Don't you worry. You watch as this one here stands up off of what is some sort of like a reclined chair they've set up. As you guys watch this figure wearing kind of like this, it's like a full jacket, large hat, big beady glowing red eyes, and some sort of metal mask. Seems our trap caught something. But it did not catch what we planned.
Or
Hild,
just
a slowly rotating the net, just waves.
or looks
Hello.
looks from behind Hill. Hi. Sorry for messing up your trap, I think.
It is quite tricky of you, sneaking up on us like this.
Well, we weren't exactly sneaking.
Yeah, I wasn't really exactly sneaking.
It's a relative term.
I mean, this is kind of the only road in and out of this location.
Which makes me question, why did you take it?
Well, we saw ruins here and thought it would be a good space to camp.
I would
We
not.
didn't.
I would not go up.
What?
Yo, I'm here now, by the way.
You
I would.
come to the encampment seeking refuge.
Yes. Refuge.
Refuge.
Refuge. Indeed. If you allow us, we can rest and be out of your hair by the morning.
How do I know you are not bandits?
Same could be said for you.
Same could be said for you, in this honesty.
Don't touch what is not yours.
Understandable.
Fair enough.
Over here.
As the large one walks over, he says, letting them go. Methinks they're only as useful as they're worth. Methinks they wanting to stay. Methinks they ought to pay. Well, now, Chalk. It's not how we make friends, is it?
Methinks you are an idiot. Thank you. Please go back to moving the boxes and keep an eye on them. We don't need any sticky fingers. Methinks you're too nice. As he walks away. Goes to chat with someone and he watches this fellow comes over. They look at you, you see this, they have goggles and they have some sort of blue, they have like blue skin, you can see their mouth and nose. As they look at you, they say, heh, well, if it can hold a Goliath, it can hold a bear.
You're trying to hunt a bear that's from the Blood Mist?
Yeah, there's been something we've been watching, something we've been relatively poaching. So, yeah. It's got something we want. As he seems to do something with a contraption over here, as Hild, the net doesn't drop, it just opens like a claw machine and drops you out of it.
It had to hurt a bit.
I probably landed a bit awkwardly, but yeah. Ow. Thank you.
Come on
Again,
in.
sorry about your crap.
It's fine, it's already reset. Don't stand on that wood plate. Points to
Duly
a
noted.
very well hidden wood plate underneath the dirt that Hild stepped on.
I will take notice and move around the plate.
If you see anything with a little bit of red spray nearby it, watch where you're stepping for about maybe a few feet.
Okay.
Those ones are only for the grabby traps. They're a different type of traps, but in case you're going to take from us, I'm going to keep those to myself.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Genuinely wasn't planning on taking anything.
Can't ever be
Same.
too safe, can you, in the Blood Mist?
That we can agree on.
He goes back to this fellow. As this one keeps lifting up boxes, moving them to a cart, fastening them. This one goes, looks through them, throws a tarp over, and they repeat the process.
As we walk in, I'm gonna look around like, so what are you guys doing here in the forest? Especially this deep in.
Who are you asking? The one with the
Which
red
of the,
glowing eyes, the large one, the one with some so there's one with the metal mask, large glowing red eyes, the huge looking automaton. There is the one who's wearing the goggles, and then there is one that looks like they have a strange blue kind of magical aura filament over their face. Off of the helmet there.
I'll talk to this one.
This
to
one?
the one with the big
Right.
glowing eye.
Big glowing eyes.
Okay. You approach him and you ask. What did you ask?
I ask, what are
What
you
they're
guys doing?
doing so deep
What,
in the
wait,
forest.
what are you doing so deep in the forest?
We are doing business
Hmm.
for a friend.
Ah, I see.
We are collecting something he wants. And for it, we get paid.
I'm guessing your friend is some kind of scientist if you're collecting something from the Blood Mist.
He's a visionary. You can call me Eyes.
Noted.
That one over there, the big one. That is Chalk. The one you see throwing tarps is Vesp. And the crafty fellow you just met is Eric.
Well, my name is Aura. Pleasure.
I don't know if that feeling is mutual yet.
You can call me Hild. It's nice to meet you.
You hear a thanks for setting off my trap. Glad to know it.
Glad to help.
Guys, hear as the big one goes. Don't methinks they're strange fellas. Methinks we should ask the same question. Me wants to know what brings you so deep.
We're someone came into the blood forest to chase after someone, and we're coming after to rescue the first person.
Methinks that's a death warrant.
The person being chased, the person doing the chasing, or us coming to rescue the person doing the chasing?
Yes.
I think they mean all of the above.
Well, I think we'll be
Hearing
fine.
those creatures that came out of the Blood Forest a few nights ago that we had to deal with, I won't be surprised that this place has that reputation.
Methinks you mean the kissed.
Yeah, they attacked a settlement beyond the wall a few nights ago.
You're from the wall?
Yeah.
Methinks you're far from home territory.
That indeed we are.
Well, enough chit chat. If we're going to be staying as your guests, at least allow some of us to be of help. Let me help you move those boxes.
Methinks you should sit your pretty little butt where it ain't going to touch nothing or set off nothing. You can have that one. As he points kind of over here.
Okay.
We can't see your hand hide yet.
You can't.
I saw it.
It's over here.
I didn't.
I see it.
Where?
It's big gray controller here. Well,
I don't see it.
you're blind.
I'm sorry, Mega, but we have to diagnose you with blind.
I see the orange thing
That's fine.
from Scout, but not any controllers or anything like that.
Whoops. I flicked Fideli.
Not my rock.
Yes, you're rock.
Actually, it's more stone than rock.
Rocket stone.
Rock and stone. There it is.
I can't.
Well,
there.
if we can't assist in your work, at least let me pay you for letting us stay in your encampment.
I mean, I'm never appalled to getting a little bit of coin. I love my. Can't say I hate a little side spending. You hear?
As I will pay them 70 silver.
No.
Or not 70, 10 silver.
Eyes is gonna kind of interject. He's gonna say, "We're all right. You just keep to your side. We'll keep to ours. No need to pay us. Just don't touch what's not yours." As you hear over from Vesp, "All right. The first cluster for Hubert seems to be done. We just need about maybe, we need maybe about 2 more games, and then we'll be ready to head back east. We might be able to pass through the town and catch over the border. And then from there we'll head a bit north using those thumpers transit lines."
The Fay Gates.
Yeah. Gotta move our way up to Harry Boiler. That's where we're meeting up with Hubridge. Once we find that tagged bear, we just need to find one more suitable creature, and then we all should be out of here.
Hopefully you have good luck with it.
We don't really need luck in this trade. Well, we just need to be in the right spot at the right time. And we know the right spot. Just gotta wait for the time. So, I've started meetings. So, as they start going and chatting with each other, as they convene around a fire pit that it seems Chalk sets up. You guys watch as Eyes brings out some sort of strange kindling you haven't seen before. As Eric, who's been doing some wood whittling, takes all his extra shreddings and extra logs and he throws them into a bit of a pile. You watch as Chalk just puts his hand over it and you see small sparks flash out from it as it flash fires and lights.
Whoa!
Interesting.
As you see Vesp starts to pull out different small paper wrappings, of which they pull out fresh game. And they start to cook it.
Uh-huh. So we better pull out some of our own rations to get something to eat.
Yep.
And something tells me they're not going to be inclined to share.
Out of his why am I forgetting? Out of his bag folding, Fuhrer will pull out a 3 sunfish and a bowfish.
It's been a few days, so those are
Pass
starting
them
to get really close to their shelf life.
Yeah, so we might as well cook them and
Does
get
bag
them.
folding not?
It does.
Preserve
It doesn't preserve them perfectly. It preserves them better.
Yeah. Okay. So
Any little oxygen won't erode at it, but there are still little amoebas inside the fish itself. That's all numbing away. Not a lot of rot won't occur, and decay won't occur, but it definitely won't be good for long.
I hope not a lot of erotic stuff happened to the fish.
No, not a lot. They're just kind of getting that weird kind of like slimy over texture to them. You hold fish out too long, you know?
Yeah.
Fish out of water. Okay. Very small amounts of oxygen. Okay. People, tiles. Okay. I don't have any campfires this second. I would put some if I did.
Excuse me, Eric?
Yeah. What's up?
We have some fish we could share if you don't mind us
Ooh.
using your fire, but
You need help with the fire?
That'd be useful.
I mean, you've already got one prepared.
He looks over at Chalk, and Chalk just sort of like rolls his eyes a bit. Yeah, I don't see a problem with you guys cooking with us.
Alright.
Come on over.
All right.
As Chalk looks at him and says, "Methinks you all are a bit too open to strangers." As Eyes kind of looks over and he says, "There's no other way to make friends. Methinks friends with our business is dangerous." Oh. Well, we're all friends, aren't we, Chalk? Methinks that doesn't really count. We're co-workers. Oh, don't be a big brute. We're friends. Right? Yeah. Chalk kind of shakes his head a bit. So, who are you guys? Kind of introduced ourselves, but we've got absolutely no idea who any of this is. We know that one's Aura. They like poked out their name. Didn't even ask, but wow. Wait, did we ask? I don't know. Who you guys?
I told you guys my name out of courtesy.
Hild also introduced himself, yes.
Can I have admin or whatever?
No. Methinks admin controls are not prohibited. Okay.
Well, screw you. Get Doodle on.
So, who are you guys?
As I said before, my name is Hild. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure to test my traps on you, Hild. Bunny
Name's
number 2.
Seraph.
Oh, Seraph. Ooh, courageous type, taking up the mantle. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Seraph.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Are those great? Are those tombstone cards?
Yep.
Cool.
You play?
Recreationally.
If you got a deck with you, I'd gladly throw down.
Sure.
Alright. You got a dual disc?
A what?
I raise my arm, show the device.
Oh, you're like one of those cosplayer peoples. Okay. No.
Well, it's fully functional.
I don't really want to know what that means. I
Uh,
got.
If you got something to use as a table, we could also play that way.
Yeah, I got a paper mat.
All right.
You get a sense that he does not play the arcane form of this game.
Well, I know dual discs are more common in the
Volterra.
Like, in the whole.
In
Yeah,
Volterra.
they're more common up there, but I've assumed I could probably end up running into some on my travels.
Yeah.
That aren't arcane duelists.
Yeah. So you two will just play a normal game. You absolutely wipe the floor with him. Not even a question.
I'm gonna watch because I'm kind of interested in TK's throat game, minus the whole summon monsters bit.
Yeah. So no summonings actually happen, but you have a proper designed deck. They don't.
It seems like he just uses some cobbled together cards.
Yeah, he's just gotten. He's found a few kind of like collector's packs, probably not a few collections packs, and he's just like, yeah, it's 50 cards. I put them together.
I carry a ton of cards with me. It's just the only cards that mechanically I have are the ones that are for my duelist class. So
those are the only what we'll say rune blessed.
Right. I'll pull out some cards and see if I could maybe give him a few cards, some of the more common stuff in my collection that could help make his deck a little stronger.
Cool.
Also, I'm very happy how heavily you took that suggestion to heart, Hijack.
What suggestion?
For tombstones.
Yeah. Well, tombstones.
Yeah.
Did you suggest? Who suggested? Tombstones was
me.
Really?
I
It's good.
suggested it. It's a very good card game that they made.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
So, who are the rest of you? Who's the rabbit?
That's my brother, Flick.
Does he not have a voice?
He's a weird one.
I can tell.
Say that, but he has like very heavily judgy eyes going on with you.
How about that's okay.
He's not. He's
And
looking
who else are yous?
I'm Fear, and this is my son, Obra.
Cool. Got a pop in the lobby.
Obra on the back.
Jeez, you look like a dead man walking.
That I am.
What do they call
name's
you,
Fideli.
Mr. Zombie?
I am Fideli.
Fideli.
And I am pretty dead.
You can say that twice. You hear? And who's the one over there looking at me like they are going to snap my spine?
Fear started shaking his head.
Are you talking about Rena?
Uh-huh. She has constant death glare. It's what's the word? She has resting death stare.
It runs in the family.
That's just how my
Well,
grandmother
on
is.
stage worse than resting bitch face.
You know, I technically did say before we even introduced her that I did that death stare thing.
It runs in the
it
family.
It does run in the family, so I would be also giving the
It runs on both sides of the family.
Well, that's cool to know. It's cool to know who you all are. It's great to know people. But who are you guys?
What do you mean?
Well, yeah, we're a troop of friends here. Me, Chalk, Vesp, and Eyes over here. But we call ourselves the Powder Keg Wizards.
Is it because you guys have mechanical armor and stuff and are also probably wizards?
No.
Because that would be like dumb or something.
I have the perfect name for us.
People don't think of that stuff on a daily basis. Best on it. Figure it out. If we ever meet again, tell us.
All right.
I've already got the
Let's
perfect
start
name for us.
thinking. No. Let's take some time to actually think about it instead of just coming up with something on the spot.
Yeah, we have done nothing except travel to a village. So
I don't think we've earned a title for our little band yet.
no, it's not the best time to choose.
Well, we can always change it later.
It's hard to change names once you're known.
Don't want to be
Well,
going
so
around being known as
just
the turtle
not be
fuckers.
good, yeah. That's
the
just
fuck.
a bad name in general, though.
I
Sorry, good name in general.
I've heard about that group. Poor unfortunate souls.
Really?
Hey, Hijack, check in-game player chat,
No.
please.
Fine. Oh, waka.
We are Awaka.
Adventurers without a cool acronym. Awaka.
No, we are not doing that.
Awaka. You guys all eat up as Eyes looks over and says, "Got a few more boxes we need to move before we call it a night, don't we, Chuck? Methinks you're a hard ass, Eyes. I love you too." Chalk gets up and he goes back to moving boxes.
I'll help Chuck move boxes.
He will stop you. Holds up a hand. He says, "No touching."
We did agree not to touch their things.
Yeah.
Are
You
sure?
guys...
It seems like you could use the help.
I'm cool.
I think they
Me's
got it.
good.
Alrighty.
I will say, however, when he lifts a box, it sounds like boxes filled with jars.
Oh, I thought you said I thought you said we're gonna say more boxes.
Boxes filled with boxes. No, more jars. They sound like boxes filled with jars as you hear soft clinking.
Or are they jar jars with jar jars in them?
For Jar Jar bags.
Yes. In a jar jar with a jar jar jar.
Okay.
Try saying that 10 times fast.
No. As everyone calls it tonight, as both troops find themselves to their different rest spots. Is there anything anyone wants to do during the night?
Nothing comes to mind.
Are we taking watches or are we just all passing out?
It's up to you guys. This is a sanctuary.
Yeah.
Taking watches won't like. We
Do
can
they have
still take
someone on watch
watches in
right now?
between, right?
They don't have someone They do have someone on watch, being Vesp, but Vesp seems they're sitting next to the cart and they are just knocked out.
Yeah, it'd probably be wise for us to have a watch.
Fior will volunteer to do it. For the first night.
Before we go to bed, I'm gonna look at Rena. I'm like, so, what do you think about these guys?
I think it is not my place to determine how we interact with them. It's not my adventure. I'm just
Hey,
a
Hijack,
simple
I made
voice.
a new text chat just so that way we can get a group name suggestions.
Perfect.
My vote is still for Awaka.
It is not my place to tell you all what it is you do. I keep my opinions of them, and I will not give them, because they may stir yours. What is your opinion of them?
They're so far they're not. They don't seem to be hostile, but
Chiefy.
It seems like just a band of people just trying to get by, at least from my read.
you can never know.
We'll split them all up to their different spots.
I'd like to get to know Chalk a bit better, because it's not often that you get to see.
Not many duelists on this continent, so it was fun to
not
get
often.
a round or two in, even if I was quite a bit stronger than them in that respect.
I just want to put it out there. Fear definitely, absolutely knows what Tombstones is because he's older than all the rest of them, but he just does not care.
He is
He
not at all
definitely thinks
interested
it's
in the
still
game.
just a kid's game, even with the no, not at all.
Or watch
Even
you
though
guys.
even though I think he has seen me literally summon the monsters using my cards.
Oh no, eyes!
Yeah, he's from the Magic Continent though, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had seen something similar before.
God, no.
No?
God, no.
No? Nothing
No,
like that?
nothing like that. Like, there are some people who do have those little dual discs in Volterra, but, like, what they only do is they kind of make flashy, like, little toy sounds. Like, you put a thing, it reads the card, and it makes a sound corresponding to the card.
I mean, kids these days are crazy. Who knows what they can get up to?
Truly. Okay.
But this goes beyond what a regular duelist should be able to do.
Oh, yeah.
Magic.
Maybe
Very familiar with
some
it.
of the more expensive type of duelists can summon
Yeah.
harmless
Yeah,
illusions.
you must be from a really rich family.
You must
That's how
be in
know these.
denial considering what you saw my duelist do.
Alright. So.
Fear could not care less. That's the reason.
Alright.
Well, denial is not just a Rindiver in Kenya.
So does anyone want to get up to anything?
Not currently.
Do you want me to roll perception?
Sure. If you're staying up for first watch.
Okay, the first one's a 19. I don't know. 14. Okay. 22.
So with the first watch, the current person up is not going to be Vesp. It's going to be Chalk. God damn it! Why does it keep changing? It's going to be Chalk. Chalk is currently the person on watch, and he is just fucking eyeing you. Just deadpan staring at you. He seems
Fear is relaxing. He's got his coffee in his hand.
Yeah,
He's
he is the
just
furthest from
enjoying the night.
relaxed. You don't know what it is, but he really wants to protect these boxes.
Yeah, you seem tense. Do you want some? And I hold the coffee out to him.
He thinks you should keep to your side, pal.
Hey, son.
It's quite literally endless. I won't run out. Alrighty.
He doesn't
Hey,
say
son.
anything, just stares at you.
Quiet watch it is.
What?
Check out the campfire.
What about the campfire?
It's rocks.
Just to confirm, we did eat the sunfish and the bowfish,
Yes,
right?
you guys ate all your fish.
Okay.
You all are fed. Who wants to take second watch?
I'll take second watch.
In this watch, we're going to say Eric is keeping watch. He, compared to Chalk, is very, very just lighthearted, as he's just kind of like sitting on one of the wood pillar points that attach to their cart that you would like attach to a
wagon
horse or something.
But you see a difference with their wagon. Instead of having straps for something to attach to like a horse, it has these metal handles, like it could be pulled by a person.
Hmm.
You know, like a wagon.
Yeah. As Eric just kind of sits on one of these side poles, dangling his leg, it's just kind of looking over at you.
I look over at him.
He smiles.
I smile and I just wave.
Waves back. Just kind of looking at each other. He finds it a bit awkward, so he breaks eye contact a little bit.
Yeah. And I go back to keeping watch. And I'm gonna roll my perception. Okay, that's a natural 20 for a total of 25.
It was pretty damn fine. No one's touching nothing. Who wants the next watch?
I'll take it.
During your watch, you are going to have. You're going to be having eyes taking watch.
Alright.
Eyes doesn't stay still during his watch. You actually watch as he kind of slowly moves around the area, casing the place, watching. Eventually, through the watch, you actually watch as he jumps up onto the cart, and he lifts up the tarp and he starts looking through the jars. Actually, watch as he kind of pulls up one, but they're a bit out of your sight, as he's slowly inspecting inventory, making sure everything's here.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to do? So how the boxes are, they're open top boxes, but they each have like string and tarp over them.
Right. Something tells me they don't want us knowing what they're dealing with here.
They seem pretty damn secretive about it.
I'm not trying to cause a scene, so I will just keep to my side. Even though I really do want to figure out what they are hiding, I'd rather not mess with the hospitality they're kind of showing by
we
letting us
lost
stay
Myrtle.
here.
Turtle's having internet issues. He'll be back.
Well, if you want to try something, you can try something, Throw.
Well, I'm not gonna risk trying something, fricking it up, and then getting us all chased out of here.
Okay. As he goes back to his kind of like joint casing lock. So he starts going around the area.
Accidentally deleted Flick.
Flick
Oh,
dies
Lord.
instantly. Rocks fall. Who wants next watch?
The next and final watch?
Nope.
I'll take it.
Fidelity.
Can someone spawn Flick back in?
Scout's already doing it.
Alright.
There is a watch for every hour. We are on hour number.
I got a 13.
13. So, for your watch, it's going to be Vesp. Vesp is sitting on the cart, and he's watching you. He's watching you. He's falling asleep. He wakes up. He's watching you. He's falling asleep. He wakes up. He's watching you. He's falling asleep. He's out like a light. Anything you'd like to do during your watch?
No, just sit there, be patient.
Okay.
I've got to make sure I get enough rest so I can actually get my lesser restoration back.
Okay. Then I will say, who wants to take the next watch?
Jeez, this is a lot more watches than I expected we need.
Uh-huh. It's a watch for every hour.
I'll
So-
take the next.
Some people are going to have to do 2 watches.
Some people are going to have to do 2 watches, yes.
I'll
Uh,
do the 2 watches.
So people who haven't done watches yet, I believe, are Flick and Hild.
Is there any downside to having to do 2 watches in a night?
2 watches? No. 3 watches? Yes.
Okay. I wanted to
good.
double check on that before I'd volunteer for a
I-
second watch.
I already volunteered to do the second watch.
Considering that Hild has to.
So there is actually one downside to having 2 watches. If you have 2 watches and somehow it enters into a combat encounter, you don't get the full effect of a long rest because you've technically been disturbed.
Oh, great.
I'll be
Because
fine.
that would be you being awake for 2 hours.
I guess Hild will take this watch since Hild hasn't gone yet.
Hild, you see, because Vesp was asleep, no other person is being put on to watch.
All right.
We have 2 more watches.
I'll get the next watch after Hill.
Well, actually, I will wake up Vesp via like throwing small stones, not enough damage over to him to try and wake him up.
Yeah, no, he's out like a light.
All right, I've done all I can do without disturbing everyone else. So
Flick, would you like the next watch?
Me.
Flick, for your watch, once again, everyone's asleep. Is there anything you'd like to do during your watch?
Can I try to levitate something with the sound of my music? Magically. Like a stone.
Will the spell
No.
levitate?
No. I just
No.
in my character's head, he will want to try to do it anyways.
You try.
you try. Try.
Does the music wake up one of them?
No, he's playing like a soft tune.
And then I'll take last watch.
Okay. Aura, you'll see that they are all asleep. And awake with you is Rena.
I would say Flick doesn't know much about magic. He just knows that playing his guitar in certain ways actually. So he's just trying to figure out what would happen if he did it a different way.
Fair enough. Awake with you, Aura, is Rena.
Ah.
I don't think they're waking up. They have been all out like candlelights for the past 3 hours. They are heavy
You said
sleepers.
one's an automaton, right?
Seems like an automaton.
Seems like an automaton.
Chalk.
Yeah.
One has a metal mask with large beady red eyes. One seems to be an automaton. One of them is wearing more metallic armor, and their helmet seems to screen some sort of magical aura over their face, like a field.
Yeah.
And then one of them wears goggles and has blue skin.
All right. I didn't need to know all of that. I was just double checking on Chalk.
Chalk seems to be an automaton.
Okay.
So, Aura, what is it you're going to do?
Well, finish up the last watch and then continue our way.
I'm surprised to see how honest your group is. Such an opportunity, it's... No one takes the chance for mischief. It lets me know what type of people I'm traveling with.
Like not taking a chance on mischief? That's a first.
It's what I thought.
Especially since he climbed up the guard tower. Again.
It seems people are starving. Why don't we get going before our... Why don't we wake up our side and get going before our hosts wake up?
Yeah, it's about to become morning right now.
And everyone gets their long rest.
Sweet.
Do you guys want to try? Do you guys want to try to leave before they wake up or after they wake up?
I don't want to disturb them. I want to leave before they wake up.
Okay.
I will leave a note on our side saying, "Thank you for letting us sleep here for the night." And
I'm gonna leave them 2 gold pieces next to the note. They will take it and they will like it.
a shame I wasn't able to meet with Chalk one last time. I was hoping to arm wrestle him to try and earn his trust, but oh well.
Yeah. When we leave, I'm gonna leave 2 gold pieces next to Hill's note.
All off.
All right.
We head our final day. Okay. This day we find ourselves trudging through the forest. I don't have a scene for this one, but that's fine.
You can make the scene later.
Make it later.
So
Probably not going to be that long anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I am gonna put these over here since we don't need them.
On the other table.
On Hijack's side of the table.
Oh, I thought you were referring to the other table. Oh, and never mind.
I will need those for the other table because those guys might be back. Who knows?
what I was trying to say, Fear won't let him leave at 2 gold pieces because that's a lot of money. That's a ton of money.
Okay, so they try to leave 2 gold pieces and you sneakily take them before they go?
And I'll put like a few silver there.
Okay.
In this place.
That is a lot of money. Okay.
No, I'm not trying to do it secretly. I will like openly say, hey, that's too much money to leave. That's like you need to accommodate yourself to like the wealth class.
I do that better than Flick.
Well, it seems you still need to get better.
I'm just okay. I keep my 2 gold then.
Generosity is not a bad thing, though. That will one up for life.
Okay.
That is like life-changing money.
Okay. Is there anything happening on the final stretch to our destination? Does anyone want to do anything? Conversations to be had? Interactions to be held?
Nothing comes to mind.
I look over at Flick like, I'm proud of you. You didn't take a chance to cause mischief.
Hill's
Wait.
driving, so they can't really do much of anything.
I'm
You can
surprised
talk
they
with
didn't
people.
find Ober a problem.
Yeah, I can talk, but I'm probably more focused on driving.
Yeah, this is more an opportunity. I'm opening up the floor if you guys want to RP with each other, interact. Not saying
Right.
go ahead before we enter the next big area.
Right, Hild will talk if someone talks to Hild, though.
Those guys were an interesting lot. What do you all think?
Say that's pretty much on par for anyone we'll probably see out here.
I would have liked to get to know Chalk a bit better. It's not often you get to see a big fellow out in, well, anywhere really.
Fear's just gonna look at you. There's a stare at you.
I look at Fear and I look at Hild. Girl, that man is the second biggest dude here. That man is the second biggest person here.
Who, you talking about Chalk?
Yeah.
No, Chalk
No.
was fucking huge.
No. I'm talking about Fear.
Fear.
Chalk was a little bit taller than Hild, actually. But only because of his super pointy hat. They all wore wizard hats-ish. Except for Vesp.
Ish.
Vesp wore magic. Okay.
But yeah, it's not often that I get to see someone that I could arm wrestle with, you know? It would
I
have been nice.
point at Fear.
I'm right here. He does like the full points down from his shoulders to his feet, and it's like right here.
Fear is right there.
Oh, what race is Fear?
Genasi.
Fire Genasi.
Air Genasi?
Fire.
Fire. I thought so.
But he's a big dude.
He is large.
He's 6'4" in my mind, but he could be larger.
It's about as tall as they get, yeah.
Yeah. He's large for a Fire Genasi. That's what I had in my mind.
Yeah.
He's
also
large for a
he's also
fire genasi.
built.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, but yet he still doesn't have like the whole they have the size class larger thing.
He would be pretty damn close.
Are we ending here?
Nope. We're just having some interactions.
Right. I was referring more to like being able to.
I have a spot I want to get us to before.
Right, I was referring more to like the being able to have like more the that specific trait, the what's it called? Powerful build trait.
That's more meta. Anywho.
Right, I know it's more meta. I'm just saying that just because someone is tall and built for their species does not make them strong.
In most cases, it will though.
Most
Right, I
cases,
mean, like a tall and strong kobold does not equate to a strong and tall Goliath.
Oh yeah, but they are strong for their respective race.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
but not taking things meta, but not taking meta things like powerful build into account. Aura will be pointed like that man right there.
Right. Yeah, but that's not quite enough for Hild's.
He is still like a head shorter than him.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, aren't you like?
Are we talking about
7
Fear,
feet?
or are we talking about the?
Fear.
Fear.
Yeah.
Isn't
Fear is
Hild like
still-
7 to 8 feet tall?
Yeah.
Wait, no. Yeah, 6 to 7 foot range, right?
Yeah, a good headish, taller than
Yeah.
sure. Headish, maybe give or take.
Yeah.
A few inches.
Pretty, like a good forehead bigger.
Yeah. Good forehead bigger. So yeah, Hild would.
Probably about like 6'5".
it's not really a romantic attraction. It's more of a
Respect.
yeah, it's more of a respect kind of thing.
Anyway. Okay. As you guys see, as the tree lines start to slowly thin a bit, as that black spider webbing you guys saw before gets much thicker. Those thin streams become much larger streams that you see, making small lakes, making. It's kind of like a tree branch with how it grows, thick, slowly becoming thinner. But as the closer you get to the center point, it's getting thicker and thicker.
Oh boy.
As finally you guys reach the Mega No.
What?
As finally you guys reach this black lake.
Yeesh.
That has this. If you look at the map, it has this upwards kind of like waterfall, I guess is a way to put it. It's not really a waterfall, more just like more like a black liquid pillar. You guys know when, like, you stick your finger in something a little bit more slimy, like, we'll just say slime, and you pull it up and it makes that kind of, like, strand?
Yeah.
That?
Yeah.
It goes way up into the sky. Seething upwards. Or dripping down. You don't know. It's so black that you can't tell what way it's flowing.
This is
Yeah, it's
really
not good.
this is weird to be up this close to.
And you
That.
guys see something. You see Draco and Axel, both seemingly in some sort of fight, approached with this female figure. Three of them seem to be in some set of combat. She's very, I don't want to say defensive, more dodgy. She doesn't really seem to throw many hits or attacks, but she does seem to be egging them on a bit. You guys watch, pretty much, yeah. You guys can't. They're across the lake, so it's not like you're close to them. You guys watch as Draco summons a large dragon, but you watch as she kind of rips her hand forward as the black inkiness from this lake launches forward around the dragon, just pulls it into the lake, making it disappear.
That doesn't look good.
As you start to speak, Aura, you watch as Axel's Axel's ears kind of perk up as he looks over at you, and you watch as the lady, her bleach white skin, pure black hair, looks over at you. And they look at each other as she gestures a hand out at you, and you watch as Axel's body just turns blue. As he looks like he's gesturing to start fucking bolting towards you guys. As you watch as this black streaming wall starts to appear coming towards you, as Axel starts to fucking dash, but she quickly claws it aside, and you watch with one swipe Axel, Draco, and herself all disappear into this bubble, and down into the lake.
That's not good. Any of y'all have any ideas?
Mima, what just happened?
Well,
I don't know.
It looked like they fought, and then they got caught in something that's sent them into the lake.
I saw it too, yes. Well, if they went into the lake, maybe we should.
Won't we drown?
If you can't hold your breath, maybe. I don't know. It's only the king and it's only your grandfather's at stake. And the king. Technically, your king is your grandfather, so yes, I was right the first time. She sort of crosses her arms and looks at the lake.
If anyone is looking at Hild, you see Hild visibly vibrating at a high frequency.
Hild is pissed.
No,
Hild?
she's not
What?
pissed. She's excited.
You are. Hild, why do you look excited about this?
This is my first adventure. My first real adventure.
Congratulations, but I think we might be in a little over our heads.
Nah.
Do you have any idea on how we can potentially survive down there?
But I don't think that's the real issue.
Nope, no idea.
I
That's not gonna stop me. And Hild
Then
is immediately going to jump off the cart and dive straight in anyway.
Hild! Okay, he goes.
oh crap.
I wonder if they're dead.
Well, we're about to find out.
Hi, Jack.
Yes.
A spell that is on touch. Can I give it to myself?
Yes.
Depends on the
Most
spell.
of them. Unless it says you can't.
Most of them, yes.
And touch yourself.
All of
Giggity.
them that you can't will say you can't.
What kind of what do you use for breathing on the water? Is it like dexterity?
Constitution. You can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your Constitution mod.
Can I give myself an enhanced ability and give myself the Constitution one?
What does it say it does?
The target has advantage on Constitution checks. It also grants 2d6 temporary.
Well, that's what it does. It's probably not really going to help you here because you're going to be making con saves if you ever start drowning.
But in a check also count for the save?
No. A check is a check, a save is a save.
I have heroism. That do
It'll make you not afraid.
It'll make you not afraid of drowning.
It would also give me a temporary hit point.
Yes. You guys hear crackling from the forest as you see those creatures that had came out and hunted came out to the towns just start peering out of the forest at you guys.
Well,
You
the
are
horses are dead.
surrounded.
There's a lot of them.
Oh, great.
I,
So I
Okay.
think
Only
we've got
option-
bigger problems to deal with than diving in after them.
I'm gonna dive in after them.
Okay, Flick jumps in.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Flick! I jumped in after Flick.
I'm jumping in with pulling over after me.
You
guess
should
it's
set the
about it.
horses free before they get. Oh, the horses are gonna die.
I guess it's a party. You watch as Rena looks
Yeah,
at
no,
you.
I
Rena
wanted
looks you in the
before I
eyes,
jumped in.
Seraph, and says, "I wonder if this will kill us." As she just falls into the liquid, and it's not
Yeah,
a
no,
splash when she does it. You watch as it's very thick as it pulls her in. She has her arms crossed. She says, "This is very unnerving."
Like a non-Newtonian fluid.
It is a non-Newtonian fluid. The only ones
Well,
above the liquid are Seraph and Fideli.
Well,
Does that mean when Hild dived in that she's still technically...
No, it accepts you. Basically, it's like venom.
Ah, okay.
Floop. As the void-kissed creatures slowly draw themselves closer towards you, TK and Fideli.
How many are there?
Maybe like 40.
okay, there's no way I can fight that. I
Well,
guess.
not with that attitude.
40, 50, maybe a couple hundred.
As
I'm gonna have to
along with
hope
the
that-
normal void kissed, you see there are void spawned, those strange witchy-esque looking ones, kind of
Well,
pulling
looks like I'm gonna have
themselves
to
out of
dive
the
in the
trees.
lake and hope that it just doesn't destroy me or my cards.
Uh-oh. Sounds like a stinky.
So I'm going to just close my eyes, run towards the lake, and jump in and hope for the best.
Two things. Can I
One.
like make a perception check to see if I could possibly run
God no.
away? No,
Even
nothing.
you can make the perception check, but with it, it's like you can run, but you are surrounded.
You can run, but
Hmm.
you'll probably get caught.
You are surrounded, at least from this side.
From all sides, they are coming all facets out towards the lake. You don't know if
Not
they're
the
interested
lake.
in you or the lake, however.
And I can't turn it into a flying creature yet.
Yet.
So I'm gonna wild shape into a platypus and jump in.
I love it.
I'm an aquatic animal now.
Yay!
Water.
You're
Funnily enough, I don't think you get a swim speed yet.
Are you seriously? I don't.
Level 4. Level 4.
Level
yeah.
4.
You have got to be kidding me.
but technically a platypus would.
Yeah, it can walk on land, so it's good in water.
It's okay, you're poisonous now.
Hooray.
As you all dive into the black liquid.
Oh wait, no, swimming might be 6. I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
You all almost instantly find yourselves feeling like you're floating in nothing. Absence. As you feel your feet gently touch floor. It feels like floor.
Oh god. we're in
As
the
you look
Kingdom Hearts
around
opening.
and you see a guy. You were caught trying to cross the brook. No.
We're in the Kingdom
you.
Hearts.
Hey, you!
opening.
You're finally awake.
Right?
The screen fades from black.
You
we're
guys,
just
it's
camping
black,
district
it's
of the
dark.
most-
Those of you with dark vision can't see too far, but you guys watch as these motes of light start blooming out of the ground, illuminating. As
God, it
you
is.
slowly start to see one another. These are the exact same illuminating lights you started to see, Flick.
It is like Kingdom Hearts.
And you
Soon
all
to
look
get-
around. You guys are very, very backlit by this blackness and this darkness, and you are only lit by these small luminescing lights that are growing out of the blackness. You feel around. It doesn't feel like you're in any of the thickness.
As I started to see Flick, I'm like, I immediately hug him.
You guys group up. You see everyone except Rena.
There's me, man.
Oh dear.
I look around.
She must be going to Kingdom Hearts 4.
Oh shit.
As you guys watch as these flowering lights spread into a path that open up, showing direction in this black void.
I look at the others like, and I just point at the path like, do we follow it?
Hild's immediately running down, going, "Come on, slow pokes! Adventure waits for no one!"
You guys watch as Hild runs through these lights as they actually start to glow a little bit brighter and they sway around like plants. and they
I-
I'm gonna
feel
go after them.
like soft, warm, fuzzy plants. But
I
the
run
light.
after.
You guys are running through, and as you move it, it's kind of like a wave. How these act, as you start to disturb, some more just start appearing in like a wave going outwards, and you watch as slowly the luminescence of what looks like a ruined town. Have you ever played those games where like you're a blind character and you have an echolocation mechanic?
Yeah, I've seen those.
And like
I've never played, but-
it waves out that kind of grayish light showing you the place.
Right.
Roblox.
It's like that. Where you see these, as you step, it ripples out and you see these ripples of buildings that have ruined.
What happens if I play my guitar?
You want to play your guitar? So you play a few notes, you watch as the lights react as they sort of dance a little bit as they ripple out more light.
As we get to the ruins, I'm like, Mima, Mipa,
So you
Grandpa.
yell out, it echoes out, you watch as, again, it just reverberates out, making all this light react.
Or
And
holds onto
it's
Flick's arms.
quiet.
I started playing the Super Mario 64.
There's no wind, but the lights sway. There's no temperature. It's not cold, it's not hot. It's static. And there's a platypus.
In a fedora.
Parry the platypus!
No, no,
Oh
no.
snap!
I give the platypus.
Parry!
I give the platypus a little farmer hat. Don't ask where I got it from.
A farming platypus? Parry the farming platypus? Parry the platypus!
Oh god!
Actually, his name is Larry. This platypus is now named Larry. By the way, why is there a platypus here?
Fidelity.
Who?
Fidelity.
It's Fidelli.
Sunflower.
Who?
Sunflower.
It's Sunflower.
Oh, the weirdo that was at the hospital with us. I just started following along with us.
You mean like you all did?
Like
Yeah.
Harry.
Yeah.
Like everyone did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're all weird.
like all of us. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
like
you're
all
all
of,
weird.
like everyone here is a stalker.
Yes.
Everyone here is stalking both Aura and Flick.
Everything here is in grayscale.
Dementia.
You know who else has dementia?
The platypus.
The platypus.
Aura. I'm gonna. What should I roll for Aura to keep her composure?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
They asked
gonna-
me.
I'm going to keep playing my tunes because it seems like the flowers like it.
Wisdom save, hijack.
And if it seems to make it brighter, then yay.
Okay, so Aura's keeping her composure, but
In these moments where you're a bit panicky, you just hear your grandmother's words in your mind telling you to, no matter the situation, no matter what fears you may be facing in a second, you need to stay calm. That nothing comes anything good if you cannot stay.
Hijack, sorry to hurry this up, but I seriously need to take some medication.
It's okay.
And I don't want to miss any of the story.
All right. Just be a
Go
second.
do it, you dumb.
Two guys step forward, you guys watch as the echoing light, it reveals a humanoid figure for a second.
Who's there?
You guys watch as lights start to flow a bit as a figure starts to walk towards you. So you hear a hello? Someone there? You see a female figure, you see a female figure, bunned hair, having some sort of weave in their hair, and their eyes are completely bandaged over. They have one of those kind of like metallic crowns, but everything's in grayscale about them. Hello?
Hello?
Oh dear.
I walk closer to the figure, keeping my sword close.
It's human, you think. They have a long robe that they wear.
You.
Well, it's kind of like a nightgown dress. Someone's here. This
Attack.
is different. Hello?
Anyone out there?
Um, who are you people? How, huh,
Where are we?
you're in somewhere that brings you with a strange predicament, actually.
What do you mean?
Ah, I see. Ohio.
Dear God. This
What?
is a place that has been come to know as my home. I don't know what this place originally was, but I know only few people can get in here. And ever
What do you
have
mean?
been in here.
What do you mean only a few people ever been here?
Only those that hold the biggest. Only those that hold what are arguably one of the biggest curses can seem to enter this place.
Firekeeper?
Wait, what?
Beep, 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 boy.
What do you mean?
Well, I see that one with you holds the curse of the mist. And
Ooh.
the rest of you either hold curses equally as strong, or none at all, which in its own is the curse of circumstance. It means that you have the capability to hold something so strong.
I think I lightly get it.
Is this
Hey,
where I
Hedge,
get the mask?
Yes, Micah?
does she look like this?
She doesn't look like the Firekeeper. No, she's not that fancy looking.
What if
And
I
she's got bandages over her eyes, not a eye keeper.
Okay.
So,
You said that she had a metal crown, though, so.
In a hair bun. She has a hair bun.
Okay.
so those who
So you can see my confusion,
You know,
right?
I
Mhm.
think Axel will rock a hair bun when he gets older.
I think you'd rock a braid.
A braid with a hair bun.
Only two type of people that are in fact the same person get into this place. Those who hold the darkest of curses from this forest, or those who are open to its influence.
this does not make any sense.
I was about to ask, what do you consider a medium curse?
Being a platypus.
I've turned out of a platypus to talk.
Some have curses of bad luck. Some have curses of lycanthropy. Some have curses of fate, devotions, and ties, and some have patrons that their souls belong to. These are all curses. Usually the lake just eats. But those that listen and seem it accepts their flow, their existence, find themselves here. Usually it's those who have either zero curse connection, but the open body influence for it in their lives, their life circumstance, how things may bring them. Some people call it fate in their lives. Some who already hold those look they you can't see eyes, they're completely bandaged, but her head gestures looking over at Fear. All seem to wind up here. Those who are cursed with circumstance. So it makes me question, why does the void let you here?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I jumped in after this one, after they jumped in, and right now I just want to find my grandparents.
Well,
Want to leave?
something involving the carts? Hmm.
I want to leave with all three of my grandparents.
The lake doesn't want them. It won't keep them. The lake only does so as it desires. It gives
Well,
and it takes.
there were all those shadow creatures that pretty much forced us into this situation.
Those creatures. They're of the lake, but they don't. They aren't the. They're those who've tried to come to the lake to take gifts that they didn't deserve, that they shouldn't have had, that none of them were cursed with the right circumstance. None like you.
Wait. You say the lake doesn't want my grandparents, so does that mean that they're alive still?
I don't know. Maybe.
Uh, Maybe it doesn't help, but it does calm my nerves that there's a chance.
I
Yes.
do have to apologize. There isn't precisely a way out of this place. Once you've come here, you don't exactly get to leave. Now, I'm not saying you can't get out. I'm just saying you will never leave.
Well, that's doesn't make any sense.
It will in
It really-
time.
I don't like this at all. Especially because apparently I didn't have much of a choice in the matter.
That's the curse of circumstance. Or some people call it the curses of fate. Some people refer to it as the call to adventure.
I just look.
Some call it the curse of fates.
I look at Hild.
Personally,
I think call it. I think the call to adventure really works out for one of us. I just stare at Hild.
Hild's just visibly vibrating with glee again.
Example A.
The curse is deep with that one. What it tells me is that you all are very much interlocked now.
Oh, great. Oh boy, this
You may
is
not leave, but I'll see you out.
again. How can we get out and not leave?
We'll see. But I think your lives are about to take a turn.
As
Like the hand already.
you watch as the lights kind of brighten a bit, your head's hurt. Oh, as you find yourselves blanking in to a campsite. You are all tied up
White out.
Oh,
Then grayed
come
out.
on.
as you see a male figure wearing some sort of like circus ringleader-esque kind of coat. It is like a nice kind of brownish red, matching pants and a nice wide brim topish hat, along with these kind of braids of brown hair, which at the top kind of have these gems and a golden tassel clamped down onto it. And from the back, you see they're kind of just looking out into the forest, and you see they're looking at the direction of the black spire into the air. They have a sort of kind of like a nice chocolatey skin color.
Oh dear.
I struggle to get out.
Same.
You hear, oh, well, it does seem that you are awake.
Let me.
You were trying to
I
cross.
wild shape into a fly.
Your wild shape doesn't seem to work in this instance.
Why not?
That's the question.
Let
You were trying
me.
to cross the border, right?
I
Excuse
I
me?
wouldn't
Me?
I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't try it too hard to strain your organic reserves. They are not going to work too well for you.
I think I could break out.
Or I'm gonna try to shift to her lichen form.
Hijack.
It starts to shift, but you're pulled up. No.
Hijack. What are the ropes or the things holding us?
It is some sort of golden rope. You watch as he turns and looks at you all, his eyes closed with a nice smile. You see on his lapel he has some sort of dream catcher. Well, it seems like you have a few people that I find myself in interest in.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Can I use a magic item?
It depends what it is.
I think we're all tied up.
I have a stick.
You cannot interact with objects in this state this second.
I
Can
don't
I-
need to. Hold on.
Okay.
I swear I have something.
All right, give it a minute.
Can I?
I
I
can
have a
certainly say. He's am I staring into German? Hold on.
Wait, oh,
Fucking Rena. She's cursing me. You can't.
Oh dear.
I can certainly say some of you do have a bit some of you have something I'm a bit interested in.
am I considered incapacitated?
You are restrained and incapacitated.
Hold on, more reading.
I don't.
What are you interested
fucking-
in?
I don't.
Um,
fucking
I
care
think
what
it's
you're
a
interested in.
I think it's a bit of a easier thing to say and show and be done. as he opens his eyes as you see a red mist that fills them.
Oh boy.
See, I see
I
a
use
bit of
my item?
familiarity with us, you know,
Yay.
especially with you three.
No.
He looks over at Flick, Aura, and Fear, three people he put in a cluster.
What do
I'm
you
just-
mean, us three?
Oh, that one's cute.
Me?
Sure.
What?
As he pulls out a mirror. It's fun when they don't know. I see you're using concealant. It's not pretty to not let your eyes be shown. As he holds up a mirror to you. He holds up a mirror to you, and you see all three of your Flick, Fear, Aura, all three of you have red mist filling your eyes. It's not becoming.
Aura just looks at her eyes in horror.
It's not becoming of you. I personally think it's a beautiful color.
I'm confused.
And I think we're going to have a nice old chat. Because I'm looking for fellow people of my kind. Those of us who have been a bit more on the claimy sides of this gift. I have plans.
You're
But I
kind.
only need... Yes, my kind. Our kind.
You don't look like a rabbit.
I'm not referring to rabbits. I'm not referring to the race you started as. I'm referring to what you are now.
A rabbit.
You're a
Can I use
gifted
it?
one now. Can you use it?
I have a staff of swarming insects.
Okay, can you use it too?
Well, we're kind of
Um,
bound right now, so I don't think we
I
can
was-
really use that sort of shit.
I'm listening.
It's need to have it in my hand. I also have a
I'm
staff
listening.
of the python.
What do you want to try to use it to do?
I think because I need to have the staff of swarming insects in my hand. I don't, so that doesn't count. I can.
Well, just tell me what you want to try.
I say a command word, and the staff of the python turns into a python.
Okay, and what do you want the python to do?
Bite that man.
Okay. You sure you want it to bite the man, or do you want to try to see if it can get you out of the ropes?
You heard him.
I don't. Well,
It's on.
I guess the rope.
Okay. You have it start gnawing through the rope as you feel it breaks off as he's looking at Aura, Fear, and Flick. I got a bit of a plan.
Am I furry?
Yeah, the ropes are starting to loosen up on you, starting to break. As he's looking at those three. Got a bit of a plan, but I do need some more people of our type. I want to, how do I put it? Spread the gospel.
Not fucking interested.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
I
really...
didn't. I don't think I'm joining any cults.
Oh, it's not a cult, it's a revolution. We've been given a gift. We're the only one that can see. We were gifted with these eyes, blessed by this forest. That's going to leave us the only ones to be able to spread this gift. Now, some people sure
Your
can't...
kind attacked an innocent village.
Oh, those people weren't our kind. Those were the people who looked at but didn't take the second to properly enjoy the gifts and that come. Rena, you're coming back. Yeah.
Can I try? I don't want to waste a spell. Can I try and cast like Druidcraft to see if I have my magic back now?
You feel as it's starting to come back as the ropes break.
Okay.
You feel like as soon as you get out of these ropes, your arcane abilities will return.
So am I completely out of them now, or do I have to wait a couple more seconds?
Just a few more seconds. As he looks, he says,
"Okay,
we're going to have ourselves a revolution. We're going to spread the word properly, spread this gift, and only those that are going to be worthy of it will carry it on, and will have. I don't know what we'll have. We're going to have
This
people
means-
that finally see.
But in your attempt to spread this quote unquote gift,
This man's kind of in a lose-lose situation, because for one, we live on a giant island. Two, the only people we can spread it to are 9. And 3,
Oh no, we have boats.
we have boats.
I'd rather not have this spread across the entire world.
You clearly
Seems to
haven't.
cause a lot of
You don't
problems.
see what we can see there, boy. If only you could see. You had this gift and you could see. You could finally just understand. I was given this gift and my eyes were opened. These 3 are new to it, but they'll soon come around. Oh, you'll come around and you'll see exactly my side. Right to the T. And you'll know that the only right thing to do is to make sure that everyone sees the way we see.
The only thing that I can see is my eye being itchy.
And the ropes break for you, Fideli.
Hooray!
This guy's got a case of pink eye.
This is not a
It
gift.
turns out his red eyes aren't from.
It's just pink eye.
Yeah, it's just pink eye.
Can I ask how many people are in like a 10-foot radius of me?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom at 2nd level.
Okay.
Hold on. Each creature of your choice in the area must make a Constitution saving throw. So
What do you want to try to do with it?
I want to try and break every single rope and hit the red man.
Sure. You do so.
Can I cast Vicious Mockery on my ropes?
No.
And assault
I'm
them
probably
to break?
struggling trying to break out myself, so
Okay.
Can that be a thing, Hijack?
No.
I cannot Vicious Mockery the ropes. to
No, the
break.
point of the ropes is to negate magic ability.
Yeah, but I'm not using magic. I'm using.
That is magic.
fucking-
It's
I'm
more
not
like
using
That
magic.
is magic.
I'm using. I'm insulting the ropes.
That is magic. As Wither and Bloom erodes away all the ropes, he looks and says, "Oh, of course, it's never going to be an easy thing."
As Aura drops down, she's gonna take out her sword and and activate it.
Fine. He'll come around. And as you prepare for combat with this guy, that's what we'll end it today.
Woo!
alright.
I saved the day. Maybe.
Or maybe worse.
Maybe.
Never
Next
trust a
time.
plot twist.
We're no longer trapped because of you.
Good night.
Yay!
And sweet dreams.